Hello, guys. This is ArchieLuxury. I'm going to run the intro and we're going to start the stream. Let me run the intro. What's a good intro? I'll run the Riviera playback. Hi, guys, and welcome to the ArchieLuxury live stream. Guys, this is your Pontiff, and I'm coming to you live. Guys. What can I say? This is a disaster. Okay, basically, Timmy's playing the bitch card. Instead of having a nice separation, this is like a divorce. Instead of a nice separation where they say, look, me and you aren't getting on anymore. Let's just be nice and split nicely. These are the flights you're on. This is the hotel that's booked. That's what you do. But no, Timmy goes, you said this, Arch. You said cancel all the tickets, cancel all this, do this, do that. He's got an excuse for everything. Timmy, fuck off. You know what, Timmy? The most enjoyable part. Hello, who we got here? Hello, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you doing, Archie?
Not so good. It's a total disaster. I had a business who's just fucking stabbed me in the back. I'm supposed to be going to America, and it's a total fucking disaster because he's cancelled all the flights. He won't tell me. The hotels. I asked him. I want full accounting. I want to know a list of all the donors. I want a list of PayPal donations, Super Chat donations, and crowdfunding donations. I said, I want a list of all the hotels and all the flights. All he's done is he's cancelled all my Delta bookings. Boom, 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 boom. The app is fucked. It doesn't even work for me. The app's
That's insane.
fucked. And he's being a total cunt. Cunt.
And he didn't discuss any of this with you. It was just like, he just canceled it and that's it.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
It's the Joker Angry Joe. We've got people coming on now. Keep those super chats coming, guys. Keep
Let's
those super
get
chats.
this fake drongo off. I'm the
Why
real
so
sucker
serious?
horse. Get him
Silky
off
Johnson,
here.
$2. You missed my 2 previous super chats, Archie. Silky Johnson, give it to me again. I'm just under a lot of pressure. I have no backup crew. I have absolutely nothing happening. Silky Johnson, I love you so much there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Thank you. I got to tell you, things
You
are not
better
going
not
so
let
well.
that
It's a total
fake guy
disaster.
come on anymore.
Sorry?
Don't let that fake impersonator of me come on. He's not the real
He's
John
not the full koala.
Suckerhole.
He's not the full koala.
And about the septic tank, mate, he's got it all fucking wrong.
The actual Pontiff, $2. Stop using my name. Thank you. Thank you, Pontiff, $2. Yankee Doodle, $10. I contribute $100 towards your trip. If Tim does not reimburse it to you, I'm contacting Google and reporting him for fraud. No jokes. All other contributors should do this. Look, I don't know. Look, just contact him and say, I would just email him and tell him to pass it on to me. He's giving me the ring around, okay? I can tell you that now. It's a total disaster. I have got 6 weeks before I fucking leave. I got no money because he raised all the money. He had it under his control. Instead of saying to me, Arch, I don't want to travel with you. Here are your flights. Here are your hotels. And here are the people who want to see you. And I could fix it up. Instead, he's just gone absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just giving me nothing. Cancelled a lot. You sort it out yourself, Arch.
And
Helgen Strand, $2. Breaking news, business class, CXLD. God bless America. God bless USA.
Archie, you should have let him
Hedonism
get mugged
the
for
third,
his
$2.
Daytona, mate. Should have let
Archie,
him
time
get
you put
mugged
your
for his
money makers
camera.
to work, mate. We got Curly. Hello, Curly.
How you doing, Archie? Is my sound good?
Yeah, it's great. I'm fucked. Archie, Curly,
Archie should have let Tim get mugged in Melbourne in that pub.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have saved him, mate.
Well, look, I'm that's just the sort of person I am. Curly, what the fuck do I do, man? Are you in America? I got.
Yeah, I'm in
it's
America.
A disaster. I don't know. The Delta app's not working. It's all fucked, man.
Can I speak to you honestly?
Sure.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, what exactly are you doing? You're like fucking Captain Chaos. You know what Captain Chaos is?
It's a cartoon.
Rick Davis.
I mean, this is you went for I don't even know how to take you, Archie. I haven't been watching you for a long time, but I don't exactly know what exactly are you trying to do. There's no fucking way if you have dates with people in the community that were set for October, there's no way that you're going to be able to make that commitment. I mean, you've created such a thunderstorm for yourself that I don't even understand why you're doing it. I mean, if you don't want to go on a trip, just don't do it. If you want to go on a trip,
here, go 1 minute, Mr. Zoso, $5. Donor here. Happy to take you out in New York anytime you want, anywhere you want. Tim can come as well, Mr. Zoso. Mr. Zoso, can you please email me, ArchieLuxuryUSA@gmail.com. Send me your phone number. I will be ringing you, and I need your assistance for New York. I do need help. Look, let me tell you, Curly, what happened, okay? I never expected. I made a video. Let me tell you. Can I tell you what happened, Curly?
I've been watching what's been happening.
I don't like the skylarking. Okay, I want Tim to.
Don't
fuck Archie, with your pontiff.
Archie, I understand that, but you know what? You should have did all of this afterwards. You should have did this all afterwards. You've released that you're upset with Timmy. Timmy is not. Timmy can take a lot of abuse, and you've given him a lot of abuse. He's a knucklehead, but you know what? in a halfway decent way, he does organize stuff enough to take the stress off of you. So what you do, just let Timmy continue with what he did, and then when you're in person in New York, you're gonna meet all the people that donated because they donated to come to dinner with you. They've donated. All the people that donated, you're gonna see. So Timmy can't bullshit you about that, right?
Yep.
And as far as the money goes, do the trip and then figure that stuff out. As long as you don't have to take money out of your pocket, what the fuck are you so upset about? You're making this poison, between you and Timmy. Who gives a fuck? That you're the boss. You can get rid of Timmy anytime you want. I mean, you could do that anytime you want. But why are you putting all the people that contribute? There's a lot more people than just you and Timmy involved in all of this. And there's no reason for you to poison all of it.
I never said I'm not going. I never said I'm not going.
But you're making it so hard on yourself, Archie. I mean, in 6 weeks, you want to audit Timmy and all the donations. You want to speak to all the people to make sure.
I've been asking for this for weeks. I've been asking for full financials for weeks.
Yeah, but Archie, does it fucking matter if you are able to fly to where you're supposed to go? If Timmy is with you, he's your assistant. If he's accompanying you, you know you're going to have a place to stay. You could always change it when you're there. If he's got a room for both of you guys, then you just say, Timmy, you got to give me I want my own room, and let him fucking worry about it. You take the room that's booked, and then it's his problem.
Kevin D, $2. All hail the new pontiff, Timmy. The pen is fake. Thank you, Kevin D. So what do I do now then? I never said I wasn't going. He's the one who's fucking. He said look, I'll be honest with you. You know what happened? Can I tell you? Actually, the actual pontiff, $2. The actual pontiff, $2. Donations are involved. Vatican lawyers on the way. Thank you. Thank you. Let me just say this to you. I said to Timmy before we left Melbourne, I said, Timmy, how about we don't have a movie when I'm in America? Okay? He said, well,
why is that? Your whole community loves those movies. Who gives a fuck whose name is on it? What you tell if you told Timmy, this is my movie, the title's got to be me. Would he say no, Archie? Would he say that to you? I mean, honestly, would he say that to you? No, I don't think so. You know him better. Would he say no to you?
His fucking ego's out of control. This is not the same.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But this, you're the boss. Whatever Timmy's faults are.
I'm the boss, and they're playing gags on me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's
well.
Really
That
funny.
But
Tone Bell,
Archie. I mean,
Tim goes Archie's home and expects him to organize it all. And I've got to be honest with you, Timmy. Here we go. Timmy forgets something. Timmy was staff. Bondage is the client.
Well, Timmy, then, did you treat Timmy like staff?
Timmy's staff. Bondage.
Does Timmy know that? Does Timmy know that? Does Timmy know that?
Did you? I'm starting to work that out.
Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does, Archie. Yes, it does.
Timmy,
you're the boss.
I'm staff. Timmy's staff, right? Timmy.
Well, I don't know how do you figure your staff?
Well,
you're the talent.
Was Bondage. Bondage wanted to come here. We showed him a good time. We both coordinated a trip for him.
Okay.
I made sure he had a really good trip.
Well,
here we go. I got to get this. Mamba Mentality, $2 link for Lord. I will put a link. Silky Johnson. Here we go. $5. I don't understand if Tim is. Here we go. I don't understand if Tim is to give refunds to all these people. How is he supposed to do that without canceling accommodation? That's why he canceled. Well, let him cancel it then. Give the money back. Give the money back and give me a full account. I want to know the hotels that were booked. How he refuses
what is
to
that
tell me anything.
That's gonna make it 10. You know what? This is the perfect gentleman that's going to talk some sense into you right here. If Lord is coming on, that's the guy who you should talk to, because what you're doing makes no sense. You're stressing yourself out 10 times more than you have to, and there's no way you're going to figure this all out by October. Look at that guy.
Tone,
How you doing, Lord?
Good. How are you?
I can't complain.
Tone, here we go. Tone Bell, $2. Arch, you ruined the trip. Plain and simple. Paul BG. Let me tell you this. Timmy was staff. Okay. Bondage. Sorry, live. Lord.
Yes, sir.
Lord.
Did someone call?
Things have gone. Please, I need.
Did someone call pest control? I'm here to take out rodent number 3.
Thank you. I think we need to use traps. You know what we'll do? We'll put the Mont Blanc in as the cheese.
What's the watch, Lord?
Oh, it's something the pontiff would appreciate.
Fuck, is that a Breguet?
Yes, sir.
Fuck, I got a Breguet too, Lord.
I know.
Lord,
I know. You copied me. I
maybe,
copied you first, and then you copied the copy of
Lord,
you. So now you are
maybe that
your
should be
own
the,
imitation.
that should be the watch of the tour. I might bring my Breguet.
Hey, if you do, I might be able to accommodate you in Los Angeles. I will pitch you a tent in Skid Row.
Hey, that sounds good, George. Lord, Big George, New York, $2. Lord is a good friend and is of good character. Thank you so much there. Look, Lord, can I want to ask you, I want to timepiece Esquire, $5. Archie's secret plan is to get all the donations and then claim he can't go on the trip because of Tim. Archie wants to keep the money and not go. AC3 scat. Let me tell you this. There's only so many business class tickets anyone ever gets in their life. I'm definitely not canceling. My problem is, let me explain it to you simply, okay? Saber, Mark 42, £2. Lord is back. Hashtag Ting Wrong. Hashtag Unfinished Masters. Hashtag 7750. Lord, can I ask you something really?
Please do, Pontiff.
I really want to ask you this, okay? You're a man. Like, I'm a man. You're a bit younger than me, but you're a man, okay?
In human years, I'm younger than you. Yes.
Let me ask you something. I'm down on my luck financially because of a commitment to a certain BMW.
Mm-hmm.
How would you handle this? I'm going to run off a bit of footage. You may not have seen it before.
Yeah, time to go. Your bag's there.
You may not have seen this footage there.
No, please, no filming, mate. It's fucking 12 o'clock at night. It's enough. Get out of the fucking room. Get out of here now. Tim, get out of here now. I'm serious. That's it. Stop it. Just, I'm fucking sleeping. I'm asleep in my sleep. Time to go, please.
Okay, see you later, Archie. See you, mate.
Tim, you turn the camera off or else you're going to sleep outside.
Skylarking at 12:45 in the morning. How do you feel about that? And you know what? Where's Timmy? Timmy got him drunk, shit-faced, and Timmy has Timmy got him shit-faced. Timmy's holding the camera.
I told you their entire purpose. Forget about the super chats. Forget about the money. Forget about all the capital and the leads. Their master plan is to emasculate you. Their master plan is to cut your balls off, make you get slapped by a guy who can't even grow a beard yet. That's what you have sunk into.
Yes. So can you understand why I stood up for myself and said, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you?
That's you standing up for yourself. You barely could get up from the bed.
What am I supposed to do? Physically hurt him?
Of course. He slapped you, you slap him back. No? Isn't that what men are supposed to do?
Have you heard of manslaughter? Do you know how manslaughter happens?
Yes. Retribution
My problem
in
is
kind.
if I start slapping him, what happens if I can't stop? That's what I'm worried about.
Are you feeling that enraged?
Yes.
Are you burning up inside?
Yes. No, that's why I made the video. The tour sucked. 4.5.
It's time to channel that anger and rage into something productive. Let me take care of you on the West Coast.
Lord, just quickly, Silky Johnson, $5. Arch, then why are you mad at Tim for canceling? You conceded, you demanded refunds for all donations. How can you be mad at him for doing what you are? No, he never picked up the phone and spoke to me. He makes a stream. I responded to his video when he was in the Centurion Lounge, and he said he's not going to do the US tour unless Shroom comes. And that's just not acceptable. Okay? That's not acceptable. Timepiece Esquire, $5. For someone who claims he likes me, you make the worst business decisions, Arch. Pigsley made you money and you booted. Tim, JJ, and Shroom, too. They made you dollars. And that's the reason I tolerated them for as long as I can. You think I would normally mix with pieces of shit like that? Lord, come on. Me and you are men. Would I mix with someone like Timmy? He's a piece of shit. The guy is a fucking piece of shit.
Tell me something I don't know.
You know the best part of the tour? Can I tell you the best thing about the tour?
Yes, please.
The best part of the tour was when the last night we were in Melbourne, Bondage and me and Timmy, we went to this expensive steak restaurant. And Timmy walked out to do phone calls because he's so important. And I was able to sink the boot into Bondage and white ant Timmy to Bondage. That felt so amazing. You know that? It felt really good to tell Bondage what a piece of shit I thought Timmy was. And I didn't say, Bondage, he's a fucking cunt. I said, you know, he's not the same class as me and you, Bondage. You're a multimillionaire. I've not as successful as you. But, you know, I've had a few successes. I've got children. You've got children. We've had relationships. Let's face it. Timmy's not really the same class as us, is he? It's like I said, let's put it this way, Bondage. You were in the Navy. He's not officer class, is he? The penny dropped. He said, yeah, Arch, you're right. So I had really good fun stabbing Timmy in the back to the biggest donor, the biggest supporter. So I really enjoyed that. That felt really good because it's taken me years in the corporate world to learn how to stab people. What I find is if you stab them, like you say they're a cunt, people just think you're vexatious. But you got to do it subtly, and you have little things you pick at. You say, geez, that was so shitty. He used Rex Express, Regional Express, it's called. I said, geez, it's a bit shitty how he did that. I don't know why he did that. Just little things, you just plant the little seeds. And just little things. I said, geez, you know, I said to Bondage, maybe it's a good idea when we're in Colorado with you, Denver, how about we don't film any movie? You know, wouldn't it be just nice, me, you, and Timmy, just be friends? And I told Timmy hit the roof. That's why Timmy, I could see it in his eyes. He didn't want to do it anymore.
I'm really concerned about some of the comments.
By the way, can we have an alliance, Lord? I'd actually like to have you involved. Can we? Because we never had a falling out. We never had a falling out. We were always friends.
Not between the two of
the actual pontiff, $2. He would have to be emasculated in the first place. Lord, I got to tell you something. Tone Bell, $2. Lord, Arch has never been in a fight in his life. I tell you this now. I think Lord could belt the shit out of Timmy in a fight. If we had a fight of Timmy and Lord, I don't just Mr. Zoso, $5. Arch was commando, Lord. He didn't want his bits flying all over. Yes, yeah, that's a good point. Otherwise, he would have Biox slapped the crap out of Green Room. I got to tell you something, okay? You didn't see the second part.
Well,
can I tell you something? Can I please tell you something, Lord? Just
can I point something out from the chat?
Look at this. Here we go. Green Room's #1 fan. Hello.
Hello, Pontiff. How are you doing today?
Hey, not too bad. What's going on?
We are doing absolutely great. I see the devil. The devil just came on your stream. It's really cool.
Yes.
Yes. See, the point behind the devil is he was supposed to say if I could kill myself I would, but I'd just end right back up at home. But unfortunately the joke could not go as planned. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's put the devil back on. Yeah. Tim S, $5. Call Tim's bluff and invite Shroom. He won't be able to enter the US anyway because he's a purebred. blood. Let me tell you something. I actually don't blame Green Room. I blame Timmy for getting him intoxicated and for egging him on. Green Room is a delusional fantasist who needs guidance, and Timmy took advantage of it for his pathetic movie. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Tim is opposite of you, Arch. He's hardworking and loyal. Thank you, Timepiece Esquire. That's really nice. By the way, can I give you a $30,000 piece of advice? Lord, can I give you a $30,000 piece of advice?
Let me value it.
Timepiece Esquire, $2. You are doing Tim a favor. You need him more than he needs you. Let me tell you something, okay? Oh, where's that other guy gone? Let me tell you some advice. Let me give you some advice. Timmy's advice is, if someone throws a negative to you, like in the chats, you say something very positive back.
Mm.
You know what? Timmy, basically, you could get more out of an Anthony Robbins book. Timmy thinks he's way smarter than he really... Lord, could I have a drink with you? I've had a really, really hard time. Can
Yes,
I
sir,
please have a
please.
scotch?
Of course.
Could I get a special drink because it's you?
Of course. By all means, I'm flattered.
I'm gonna bring a scotch out that I think is you. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Silky Johnson, $10. Arch, I love you, but you are a fool for handling this so publicly and brash. You see, a skillful execution would be to get the trip rolling and then boot him and Green Room off. Revenge is a dish best served cold. Okie dokie. And the actual pontiff, $2. I command everyone to downvote this Muppet. Let me tell you something. I'm going to have a drink with you, Lord.
Yes, sir.
This is what I think you are. I've met you. I know you. You may not be as charismatic as some of these fuckers. I'm going to get a scotch. This is you. Can I get a scotch that is you?
Please, sir. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, imagine, I saw in the chat someone was saying that I'm the only sane person. Imagine I walk in with what is easily mistaken for a blouse and a unibrow.
Here we go. This is the equivalent. Sorry, 1 minute there. Mr. Zoso, $5. I love the green GM, but anyone thinking he could take the pontiff in a slap fight is a delusional fantasist. Just watch the Royal Rumble for proof. Can I tell you something confidentially? By the way,
no one's listening.
Let me have the scotch first, because I want to have a scotch when I tell you the story. This is you.
Please.
This is you. Okay, look at that. It also, that pattern matches your dressing gown.
Thank you, sir.
This is you. Royal Salute 21. And I opened this bottle. You know why I opened this bottle? In honor of bondage. Okay. Lizard lick. I'm going to tell you a story. Can I tell you a story, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The men are talking. Okay. The men are talking. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. Okay. The reality is that was part 1 of the video, right?
Oh.
Green Room came in again the second time, right?
Wow.
And he actually slapped me on the face, right? Because it takes a lot to get me angry, right? I want to tell you this honestly. I said to Tim, for starters, I don't want video going when I lose my temper. Okay. I said to Tim, you pick up your camera. I am going to throw the camera across the room. I said, you as much as pick up that camera, I'm going to throw it across the room. Okay. So Timmy's always careful of his money. Okay. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Arch, you've been a serious failure all your life. Tim is number 1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like the compliment. Okay, what actually happened was I actually put Green Room in a headlock. Okay, because he was being a complete disrespectful cunt, jumping, slapping. I thought, okay, I got him. He's drunk. I'm sober. I haven't drunken anything. Yeah, I'm fat, out of shape, but I'm fairly strong. I had him in a headlock. Okay.
And what happened after that?
I had a flashback to when I was in a taxi. Many years ago, I was a taxi driver. This guy comes up to the window. This would have been about 2:30 in the morning. Similar time to this Green Room attack. He says, mate, how much is it to go? He taps on the window, lower the window, and that's where my coin tray is. I've actually still got that coin tray. Hand goes over on the coin because you always protect your money in taxi. He goes, how much is it to go to such and such? It's the suburb along. I said, oh, Flagfall's $7 now, mate, for $5.70. He goes, oh. He starts touching my hand. Then he got he starts pushing my index finger into the palm. And he goes, how about I blow you? Right? Because my hand's there because I'm trying to protect my money. You understand or not?
I do, of course.
And
that's what we always do.
And what happened was I reached around, grabbed his finger, and snapped it out of its socket. Like it was floppy. You know what? I was so angry, just disrespected. I snapped it. He goes, ah! I remember him on the floor in agony. And I remember driving off and feeling really good at what had happened. Now, with Green Room, I had him in the headlock. This time I had clothes on. I had my shirt on, okay, and I thought to myself, actually, the funny thing is it was my yellow shirt too. Actually, was it yellow? It's irrelevant which shirt. That doesn't matter. The thing is, listen to this. I had him in the headlock. And I thought, do I belt the shit out of him with my fist? Or do I let him go? You know how you catch a butterfly? Do you look at it and release? Or do you pull it apart and stick it onto a dartboard?
The first option sounds more reasonable and humane to me.
Like I was thinking, I've got him in a headlock. Do I belt the shit out of him? Like I could have just gone bang, bang, smack. What I would do is, I'll tell you what I do, okay? Because I've done a little bit of defense. His nose, he's got a big nose. He's got a big nose. Do I smash it on the side so he's going to have a crooked nose for the rest of his life and it makes a lot of blood? Or do I let him go? And I thought about it, like just in like that played out in my mind, and I thought, you know what? I've got him in the headlock. I could. It's not that I wanted to hurt him, but it was nice to know that I had the ability to hurt him, and I decided, just let him go. Does that make sense to you or not?
That's good as gold. That's as good as you have already done it.
Like I had him in the headlock. I had him really tight, and I was ready. This fist here was ready to smack. Okay, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to break his nose, so he'll have a crooked nose.
Riveting.
And I thought, do I do this or do I don't do this? And I thought, you know what? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I should have. He deserved it. I'll be honest with you. But I thought, you know what? Archie, celebrity. I just in that time frame, I thought, no, don't do it. Does that make sense to you or not really?
It does. You got to stay in control. Stay in control of your emotions. Stay in control of the situation. At any rate, hitting people in the face and on the head, it's usually not good for your hands either. You always target the body, always target the torso, under the ribs.
I wanted to break his nose. I wanted to break his nose, sunshine.
That's not good. You got to leave.
He's invaded my space at 1 a.m. and I'm thinking, just let him go. It's like a butterfly you've caught. Do you admire it or release it? And I thought, you know what? Just let him go. Timepiece
It'd be like
Esquire,
beating up a
$2.
baby.
Archie got Will Smith by Green Room. Loser. Well, I'm telling you the truth. This
Hey,
is
Arch,
what happened.
can I ask you something? Have you ever been to New York?
No, never been to America.
You've never been to America, period?
No, never been to America.
Do you know what you'd be missing if you didn't go to New York,
Hey,
especially
I
with
didn't say I wasn't going. Timepiece Esquire, $2. What's bigger, Lolex's suit or this lie by AC3? I got to be honest with you.
That's funny. You have to admit that.
It is very funny. Silky Johnson, $5. In hindsight, if you could do this again, over again, post GR's disrespectful, would you handle this differently or change anything? Or are you proud it all? Okay, let me tell you honestly. You know, I think realistically, if I had my time again, I would have booked a separate room, never share a room. That's just ridiculous. Okay.
well, that's
thought
doable.
Timmy,
I mean,
I got to be honest with you. I thought Timmy was my friend. Okay. Friends don't do this to each other at 1 a.m. at 12:45 a.m. You don't.
well, Arch, do you want him to be your friend or do you want him to be your employee? Or do you want him to be the village idiot or what? You're telling me you can't get Timmy to be whatever you want him to be?
What I'm saying to you is, Timmy, I said to Timmy after this, I said, Timmy, why didn't you fucking clue me up? We could have recorded some scenes. I'm not prudish. I'm not fucking shy to do scenes.
Well,
And you know what Timmy said? This is how smart he is. This is how smart Timmy is with his college degree. He goes, I never thought of it, Arch.
Archie,
never
but
thought
who's
of that, Arch.
Who's going to be smart?
Idiot.
Well, who's going to be smart at he drank more than Green Room. So he wasn't exactly working.
I can't make decisions for these losers. Okay?
No, you can't. And what whatever decision he made, that was stupid, but it was funny. It was funny. I mean,
let me tell
whatever.
you something.
People are not in their right mind.
Can I say something to you? Can I say something to
course.
you? Even though Green Room was a complete cunt to me, the hotel rang me. They came up. They called the police. They asked me, do I want to press charges? I said, look, let's just leave it go. Okay? Because I don't want to get the police involved. Okay?
No, you never want to do that.
Let me say this to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I fucking rang Green Room and said, are you okay? And I said to Timmy, why don't you go and help him out? You know what Timmy said? I'll never forget it. I'm exhausted, Arch. He just didn't give a shit. He got the footage he wanted. He didn't give a shit. Timmy's actually a bad fucker. He's a bad koala at the end of the day. And I got to tell you something. You know what? Let's stop the bitching. Lord, can me and you do stuff together? The only problem with you is, Lord, can I tell you what's wrong with you?
Please, I will add you to the list of 1,000 people. Go ahead.
The problem is you are too intellectual for comedy. You're a lovely man. The problem is they want that village idiot. Okay?
Yeah,
and I got to be honest with you. You know what? Can I say something to you, Curly?
Yes, sir.
I actually feel sense of relief that I've told everyone the truth. Okay?
If that's the way it makes you feel, I have a hard time understanding what I have a hard time understanding because
I'm at peace. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go out for a nice lunch. I had a nice lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a nice lunch. I want to say this to you. You know what? Lord, can you help me? I don't mean financially. I mean, I would like you to help me.
I can help you on the West Coast.
Well, okay, here we go. Fellow Riser, $2. Arch, was Miami on your list of cities to visit? No, it wasn't. Look, Lord, what I'd like your help with, okay?
Tell me.
Okay, so basically, we had a building, We got a building, you know, like a 4-story apartment, a brownstone. We got a brownstone. You know what a brownstone is?
I lived in New York all those years. Of course,
We
I
got a
do.
brownstone. Now, what Timmy's done is he's pulled out the floors and all the rooms have been destroyed. Bang! So we got this shell, which is a arrival and an exit. Okay.
Mhm.
We need to put some shit inside there. Now, we don't need to rebuild 7 floors, 2 floors. You know what I'm thinking, Lord?
Tell me.
I really want to talk to you and say, Lord, how about this? I arrive in America. Instead of go, 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 we got to keep it cheap because I don't have... This has hit me at the worst possible time. I just paid off. I had $4,000. I just paid off my security screens.
Hey, I mean, I live so close to Skid Row. We can pitch you a tent on one of these streets.
Now,
Everything
fellow
is possible.
Riser, Arch, okay, we did that one. Let me say this to you. What I'd like to do, Haljan Strand, $2, link for mates and his lave. Sorry, putting the link now. By the way, Lord, can we have an alliance or not?
Yes.
I
of
love
course.
you. I love you.
Everything has a price, but yes.
Can I ask
of
you
course.
something? Would
Go
you,
ahead.
if we had the misfortune of having to share rooms, would you come in at 12:45 and try and bitch slap me?
No, I would love to share a room with you, Pontiff.
No, but
It
what I'm
would be
saying is,
my
would
honor.
you bitch slap me?
No.
Actually, I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't fuck around with Lord because I'm a bit scared of how good you are at the boxing. You know what I mean? I
I'm
wouldn't
okay.
be pulling.
I'm
I
okay.
wouldn't
If
be.
I were any good, I would have stayed in it. But I'm okay.
George K1. Hello, George. How are you? Helen Strand, $2. Link for mates and his lave. Okay, we got that.
Mike the Snake, I think that's what that means.
Oh, Mike,
MTS.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm just really. Lord, Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord, missed you, buddy. AC3 doesn't deserve you. Lord, I tell you honestly, I've never been disrespectful to you, have I?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I've always had high respect for you.
It was
never.
Tim Wright and his lackey Bear who disrespected me. The rest of the people are good.
Lord, we got to stay with Bear, okay? He might be wrong, but he's a very loyal friend, okay? Is that okay? Can you tolerate him?
I more than tolerate. I love Bear. He doesn't like me anymore.
Do we get Higgins involved? What do we do with Higgins? Give me some advice on Higgins.
No, look, I mean, I stay away from Higgins as well for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Everyone knows our past.
Silky Johnson, $5. Don't talk about Tim and Green Room's mistake. Tell us about how you would have handled it after Green Room slapped you if you could have do it all over. I just said that. You know, all over again. I can tell you honestly. Hey, Ross, how are you?
Hey, Archie, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm not so good, Ross. Timmy's
hey,
cancelled
Lord,
all
how
my
are you,
stuff.
my friend?
He's cancelled everything. He's cancelled everything. It's a complete disaster, Ross. Okay? Instead of saying to me, Arch, these are the hotels, these are the flights. I'm sorry, we can't work it out. Let's just be professional. He cancelled everything to cause total mayhem. Okay?
What did he cancel, Archie? He canceled the connecting flights and all your hotel rooms?
Yes.
And the hotel rooms?
Yes. Yeah, and he won't tell me what itinerary. He says,
is he sending you to? Is he sending you the money?
I haven't received a cent. He said, tell the people to ask him for a refund. He's snaky, okay? He's a total cunt. He's being a total cunt.
Well, wait. Now, this was all done. Archie tours the USA, right? New York,
yes.
California, Colorado, Las Vegas. Yes. You've got people from the community who contributed. You got people from the community. You got what is it? Bondage and Discipline is in Colorado, right?
Yeah, I got to do that because he's paid for my
right.
Diamond, $10. I have to admit, when I saw the video and Tim's response, you just said, Timmy reminds me of that movie Nightcrawler.
Why wouldn't he send you? Why wouldn't he send you? If he had already prepaid for all the accommodations and flights that he canceled. Did he pay for him already?
He's an asshole. Okay, Tim's a complete asshole. Okay, that's the reason.
Well, why would he hold back? Why would he hold back the funds and not send that money to you so you could make your own accommodations for the people that are expecting you?
He uses his circular logic. He's a total. I'll be honest with you. He's a dickhead. To use an Australian term, one word to sum up Tim. He's a fucking dickhead. He's a dickhead.
All right, so he has the money. He has the money, right? Okay. He hasn't refunded any of the donors, right?
Well, I believe he may have refunded some. I don't know because he hasn't sent me proof of nothing. I've asked him just quickly, GB $2. Tim would throw his one family under a bus and $4 and dollars. I think he's saying there. Okay. Look, you know what? I got to be totally honest with you.
How are you supposed to make accommodations if he doesn't give you the money that people donated?
I know.
Well, why is he holding that back? Did you tell him you want the money?
I did. He said, tell the customer. Well, he comes back to me. I'll show you exactly what he said. Silky Johnson, $5. Archie, the house analogy is unfair. You were building a house, told the contractors that you want a refund, and now you're mad they knocked down the foundations. Do you want me to show you what was said? You want to see it or you don't?
I really don't think that's a good idea, but I mean,
you want to see it or not?
Not really, no. I just want to hear from you.
I've asked him. I have asked him repeatedly. Show me the financials. I want to see a list of all the donations: PayPal, Super Chat, crowdfunding. I want a full list of the hotels. I want a full list of the flights.
If he had from what I saw, he sent out your itinerary for USA, right? So everything was already booked. For two people, not just for one, for two people.
I printed this out, okay?
Okay. So for two people.
That's it.
That's for two people, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what is the problem with the people that donated because you're coming to America? Timmy's already in America. I mean, I don't want to be I look at this very simply just to alleviate a little stress. All this other stuff you're talking about that already happened doesn't do you any good. I'm just talking about Archie wants to go to America. People want to see you in America. And I'll tell you what, I never knew. I thought you had already been to America because New York, Archie, you would love it. If you loved New York, I mean, if you loved London the way that you did, you would love New York. You would love Las Vegas. And from what I saw, you got, let's forget about Timmy. You got some really high-class people that are expecting you, especially from what I know in New York, like Mr. Zoso and Mr. Pellegrino. These guys I could see the little bit I've seen from them on live streams. These are high-class people. These are people that are you're going to go out, and the atmosphere that they're going to take you in is the kind of atmosphere that you are going to love. Peter Luger's, you are going to love Peter Luger's. Going and having a cigar on the top of I forget what it was that they had mentioned. Mr. Pellegrino was talking about having you going up and having scotch and a cigar at a rooftop place in Manhattan. These are places this is Archie luxury places, okay? So
$5. Archie, if you go to Japan, I will definitely donate. I need to see what happens with you and Marcelo in a room together. Thank you so much. Leisure Suit Lolex, $2. Lord, don't forget Big Boy abandoned you for others. I never abandoned Lord. Let me say that to you. And we've got more super chats. Guys, I really do depend on these super chats because I'm fucked. Giorgio the Chef, $5. Don't listen to Timepiece, Lord. No one realized you were gone. You have a personality of a wet blanket. P.S. Stop dressing like a geisha. Lord.
That was, by the way, my line. That's what I called, what was his name? Air King Ben. So stop stealing my shtick. And it is actually a cotton kimono, yukata specifically. Yes.
Malik Diamond, $10. Lord, is that robe? Oh, let's have a look. Lord, is that robe a goodbye horses Q? Lazarus edition? Kidding. Aside, I feel we had amazing watch talk with Lord on the team Archie. And we got Silky Johnson, $5. He didn't send it back because Art said to donors, reach out to Tim to get refunds directly from him. Tim issued refunds to donors as Archie requested. Okay, guys. Dirk Diggler, $2. Want my fucking money? Now go get your shine box, Dirk Diggler. Guys, I got to tell you seriously, I'm actually relieved not to be. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm actually relieved not to be hanging around that dickhead. He's a dickhead. Tim is a dickhead. Okay, I'll tell you honestly, he's a dickhead. And you know what? I'm coming to America. Okay.
All you need is money and a travel agent.
No, Bear. Let's get Bear on here. I said to Lord, you've got to work with Bear. Bear is my best friend. Lord, let's just clarify this, Lord. Bear is my best friend. Bear is my best friend. He decides I need to ask Bear if he can have an alliance. He is my number one.
By all means. He
Now,
makes a
Bear's
decision.
upset. Look, I got to tell you this. Okay. Bear.
Isn't Bear supposed to meet you in New York, Archie?
Let's just clarify this. Bear's upset because he's missed. Look, I am fucking under so much stress at the moment. I have had all the bookings cancelled. You know, Bear is my number one fan. Whatever Bear says, I do. Okay?
But wasn't he supposed to meet you in New York?
Yes, he is.
Another person that you could put on the high class list. I mean, Archie, it's not like you were going to New York and you had to follow Timmy around into college bars or something. You're talking about high class people that are going to take you to high class places like Peter Luger's.
Bear's here. Let's stop. Show your respect for Bear. Bear, how are you? Bear, you are my number one. Can I have an alliance with Lord? Yes or no?
Ah, fuck you, okay? Who are you fucking selling this bullshit to? You think I'm stupid?
No, you tell me. What do I do? Timmy's abandoned me. He's cancelled all my hotels.
You, okay, good. I'm glad he abandoned you. Okay? Okay?
No, I love you. What do I do? What the fuck do I do, Bear?
I don't give a flying fuck. Do whatever you want. You literally, just 10 minutes ago, asking Lord, and this is not issue.
I said to Lord, Bear is important.
Shut the fuck up. You said, would you tolerate Bear? And Lord says, I'm a Tim's lucky. I'm Tim's friend, okay, not Tim's lucky. Just like I was your friend, you know. But not in the same way. I never tried to manipulate you, whereas Tim has manipulated you like a little puppet. But yeah, you manipulated me as well on your stream. You acted like a complete jerk, but that's irrelevant. And Timmy did not manipulate me at all. At all. I do what I want. And I'm going to tell you, Archie. What the fuck has Timmy
done then? Cancelled all the flights. Cancelled all the hotels. What sort of piece of shit is this,
Don't change the topic, okay? So you asking
Well, that's
Lord,
the garbage I got to deal with, sunshine.
So let's listen to Lord. Okay, Lord, can you tolerate me?
More, I love you, Bear. More than tolerate.
Please don't love me. I don't need to be loved. I'm asking. Archie did not ask, do you love me? He asked, can you tolerate me? That was the direct question. Lord, you're an honest man. Is that what he asked you?
Lord stealing Drew's robe shtick. Hashtag Fike the Weasel.
You were an honest man, Lord. Is that what he asked you?
I would happily collaborate with you, and if you want me to put it in those terms, I would tolerate you by all means.
Yeah, I'm asking you what did Archie's exact words were.
I would tolerate you, absolutely.
Did Archie ask, would you tolerate Bear?
Yes, as if I'm more important than you are, which is not good, not a
Correct.
good look.
Exactly, and this is where he fails. Okay, it's not my ego. It is that Archie shits on fucking friends that show loyalty through the time. But then they're not on the stream. He thinks they're not watching, and then he fucking shits on them, okay? And that's the problem, all right? I come on a live stream yesterday, taking time away from my family to say that I will support Archie no matter what. Today, he's acting like a complete moron.
Okay, Bear, you take over then.
I don't need to fucking take over. This is your live stream. You make the money. I come on to help. In this whole fucking thing, you are
Well, let me tell you
blowing.
this, Bear. Your decision to stick with Timmy was the biggest mistake of my life. The guy's a cunt. What the fuck were you doing telling me to align with Timmy? The guy is a fucking asshole. He's hanged me out to dry. He tried to fucking beat me up in my room. You think that's funny? I fucking am angry about that.
Yeah, just stop yelling.
That's
You
because
don't
you
intimidate
said
me,
have an
okay?
alliance with Tim. Tim is a fucking selfish fucking cunt.
And guess what? I'm going to say the
It
same
was the
thing.
biggest mistake of my life, Bear. And I
No,
took
no,
your
no, no.
advice on it.
No. And if that's the biggest mistake of your life, it's very easy. We can always fucking forget that it happened and we just walk away. You just have a great show, great time. And,
Omar, $5. Tim played Archie like Zelensky played NATO. Archie, retreat before this skirmish ends. Your empire alliances are breaking. Let me just tell you this, guys. Bear, I'm fucking disappointed. That son of a bitch
you're disappointed.
got green room
You're
completely drunk
disappointed.
to beat
How do
me
you-
up. What
you're
a
gonna-
great party gag. What a great party gag, Bear.
No. Let's talk about disappointment.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Lord, send Bear one of those robes and it's all good.
Would
Let's talk
that be
about
okay?
disappointment.
Would that be okay? I'll get you one of these, a matching robe from Little Tokyo for you, Bear.
No, thank you.
Would you tolerate me then?
No, I tolerate you. I always tolerated you. That's not the point, actually. I am going to say, let's talk about disappointments, Archie. You are disappointment tonight. And the way you're talking and the way you're acting. Okay? To actually say that sentence to Lord, who, by the way, came through a much classier and much nicer than you ever did, would you tolerate Bear? What the fuck are you doing, man? You're making yourself look like a total fucking douchebag. Do you even realize that?
I apologize. I didn't mean that. I'm under
You
so
better
much stress.
apologize. You should apologize. Shame
I'm
on you.
apologizing now. I am deeply sorry for what I said. I didn't
And
mean
then
that.
and
My
then you
mind is
start yelling, and then the biggest mistake. No, Archie, you're making mistake again. If you were smart, as
You
I
told me
advise
to
you,
align with Tim. The guy's a fucking weasel. That was the worst advice you've given me, Bear. That was
no,
shit.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. That was one of the best partnerships you could have had.
Yeah, I think this
And
was
he's going to try and get me beaten up. That's real funny, Bear. That's real funny. Okay.
I'm not
Your
going to
friend
go
is a
into those
fucking
details,
asshole.
Archie.
Your friend's a fucking asshole, Bear.
You're my friend, and guess what? You're the biggest asshole.
Hi, Lord. Yeah, haven't
You're
talked to you
my
in a while.
friend, and guess what? You're right now.
Haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, your
Good to see you.
guy you wanted me to team up with, he tries to get another guy to beat me up as a funny. He's filming it on his camera.
These
What
are
a
our
great
guys,
gag!
Archie. These
What
are
a great
all our
gag! What a
friends.
great guy, Bear! Real classy! Real classy!
These
fucker,
are
that
Archie,
one.
These are all our
Yankee
guys.
Doodle,
Not my
$2.
guy,
Bear, you're
your
totally
guy.
wrong.
Well, I'm not gonna agree with you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to agree with you at all. And I'm going to say to you
I'm
again.
disappointed you told me to trust Timmy. Timmy's a cunt. You know that? What sort of asshole cancels everything?
Don't
right?
change the narrative, dude. Don't change the narrative.
Yeah, you send this guy. He doesn't know how to treat the
dude,
pontiff.
I
He sends in
jumped
a
on
kid to
because
beat me up. That's real funny.
this is between you and I, buddy. This is not Lord. This is not Tim Wright. This is not anyone else. This is you and I. Just now, you and I. Nobody
I'll be
else.
right back in 5 seconds.
And this is me telling you why I'm disappointed in you right now. And you apologize, and then you try to change the narrative. Don't change the narrative. We're talking about Bear and Archie. Nobody else right now. Okay? You understand what I'm saying, Paul?
Hey, what the fuck do I do? My life's falling apart now. Do you understand? I
Well,
got the US
don't let
tour, I
it
got
fall
6
apart.
weeks. What do I do?
Nothing. Just chill, man. Do your show. Be entertaining. You have a support, always somebody coming on. Nothing is wrong with that, but try to respect those who put their time and effort in your show, whoever they are.
I said,
irrelevant. That's
Silky
all.
Johnson, $10. Bear, talk some reason to Archie. I have a mind to pull all my support from him. I understand he has his feelings hurt, but Archie's logic is circular.
Well, that's not even circular logic. It's
I had
actually
serious plans in New York City with him. Now look at okay. Bear, what do I do then? Can you help organize this shit then for me?
I will. First, I want to tell you, you need to chill, man, and stop sending toxic comments about Timmy. And if you want to end with Timmy, end on a high note, end on in a positive way. Okay. At one time, you ended with Lord, and you thought he's never gonna return, and here he is. Remember one thing: you're ArchieLuxury. Try to act like an ArchieLuxury. You're acting like a bitch.
I did that when I didn't belt the shit out of Green Room. I could have put this fist into his nose. I didn't do that.
Okay. Don't be so tough, please. Okay, just chill. All right. Be entertaining. Be fun. You're ArchieLuxury. We're all here because of you. And show a little bit of a loyalty to people that actually show loyalty to you. I'm one
Here
of
we
those
go.
people.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. Timmy not giving the money to Archie because he's looking out for the community. He knows that Archie is planning to pocket money and not go on the trip. Bullshit, Timepiece. And the narc, $2.
Listen. Let's not make a saint out of Timmy. Timmy wants money just as much as Archie. Timmy is definitely all about money as well. This community bullshit, let's not fucking try to act like we're stupid, okay? We're all intelligent people here, and we know that this is all about super chats and it's all about entertainment. So let's
The
call
narc,
the spade a
$2.
spade.
Obvious that Tim put out a contract on you. Green Room failed. There we go. Thank you.
So I'm glad that Lord would tolerate me. Thank you, Lord.
Yes. I would not tolerate Timmy, though. So that's that.
That's your call. I only want to advise Archie not to forget whose real friends are and not to throw them under the bus at the moments when his brain stops functioning and turns into a fire. You can explode, but don't throw the friends under the bus. Okay? Have a good night.
Thank you. Bear, I love you.
I know you do.
apologize if I've upset you.
That's okay.
You are my number one. I'd do anything for you. If you want me to boot Lord now, I'll do it for you.
Absolutely
do,
not. Lord, I never wanted Lord out. Even
you want me to
Lord
boot him?
thought
I'll
that
do
I
it
want
for
him
you.
out.
I'll make a human sacrifice. Pick one member. We'll make a sacrifice. Let's pick Ross,
I
Rachel, Brady.
absolutely don't want that. You need as much as help as you can get.
If you pick one, we'll make it a token sacrifice to
Just
prove
be
my
very
loyalty.
thankful to everyone that comes on your live stream and contributes and helps ArchieLuxury. That's what I always told you, whoever that is. Okay,
Bear, I
good
love
night,
you.
guys.
And let's repeat after Bear. Everyone is replaceable except for the Almighty Pontiff himself.
Agree, Lord. I agree with you. Take care, man. Take care, guys. Ciao.
Thank you.
Love you, Bear.
Love you.
See you, Bear. Yeah, you can tell Bear's serious because he's kind of
Down.
you know, yeah, he's
Mike
somber.
the Snake, I had a phone call with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're a nice guy, Snakey.
So are we gonna talk about the new releases from Geneva Watch Days or not? Are we just
bring 'em
talking
up.
about drama?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Ryan Vlogs Live, $2. Tim going live at 9:30. Please read his live subject. What does that mean?
I think the header on his YouTube, for like later on.
What does it say? What does it say then?
The truth about AC3, terrible host and abusive friend.
I don't need friends like him. He tries to send someone in to beat me up as a gag. Fuck you, Timmy. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't need that. I don't watch his shit. Okay?
Yeah. Well,
Timmy, if I'm such a cunt, why don't you provide the financials I've asked you for? The financials. I want details of the donors, PayPal, Super Chat, crowdfunding. I want details of the hotels, hotel name, address, and date we had booked for. I want details of all the donors and fans we agreed to meet. Timmy won't provide nothing. You know what, Timmy? Just take me out of your movie. I don't want to be in your stupid movie. I revoke all use of my image. Take me out completely. I don't want to be in your stupid fucking movie. Okay? Stick it up your ass, Timmy. I don't want to be in your lousy fucking movie. So I didn't sign a release form. So, Timmy, I don't want to be in it. And Suckerhorn said the same thing. There you go. Here we go. Next super chat there. Next super chat. We've got some super chats that are coming in. The next super chat is from Helgen Strand, $2. Mike, what's your take on this? You have 45 minutes. Go.
Yeah. I think it's a terrible thing that happened. I think there's a time to make a big deal about it, and then there's a time to kind of like not let it go, but kind of cease the full blown 100%, like full bore ranting on it. It's a negative thing that happened, and you need to do what you need to do, but it's just unfortunate. It's a stupid, petty thing that happened, and I don't think really that it's worth like completely smashing friendships over it. But Arch, you are you. You make your own choices. But yeah, no, it was definitely fucked up. It was definitely a stupid thing to do.
Timmy Wright, the People's Champion, $2. Lord, I enjoyed making you my bitch crawl loser. Okay.
Hey, it's good to see you, Lord. I haven't seen you in an age.
Mike, I was all clean shaven before you started. Now I need to shave again.
Hey, I sent you a donation a long time ago, and you sent it back.
Oh,
me?
Yeah.
No, you never sent me a donation, Mike. I'm sorry.
I did. I sent it to your channel.
No.
I got it back. It got returned.
Lord, can you put your email address in the private chat? I want to give you admin access to StreamYard for me.
I'm that back already.
Okay. Sorry? Oh,
I'm officially back.
Lord, we're not here to waste time. And I trust you. Even if you leave, you wouldn't do anything nasty anyhow. So,
yeah,
isn't that right or not?
Yes. Also, as Mark the Shark says, Lord would never send money back. Never truer words. I would never send anyone's money back. I would ask for more. So stop this narrative, Mike.
It confused
stop
me.
This narrative.
No, it confused the hell out of me.
That's not true.
Okay, I got a $5 refund on my PayPal from Lord Hellspawn.
Again. It's impossible because my email address is my PayPal, and whatever you send there will be expedited to my bank account. I never miss a penny. I see a penny on the street. In the immortal words of JJ, if I see $100 on the street, I would pick it up.
Of course. No.
Now, Lord, I've just given you admin. Do you want to log out and come back in again?
Of course.
Up to you.
It must just be some
Mike,
mistake.
the snake, do you think it's good for me to have an alliance with Lord? Beautiful tutor, Ross Rachel. Mike, do you think it's a good idea for me to get Lord? I mean, Lord's pretty good.
Lord's good. you know, I think he's loyal to you. I think he's a good guy. You know,
I love you, Mike. You know that? I love you. You've been a good friend, Mike.
I would hope to think so. You know, I
You're a
consider
really good guy.
you
It's
a
sad,
really
so
good friend as
sad
well.
that it's yeah. What do you think, Lord? Is that okay? Is that working?
Perfect. It's perfect. Thank you. Can I also get address Ranch in the
Oh, of
chat
course.
as well?
Can you put a just hang
Let's
on? Can you
address
put a
that
comment?
as well.
Just hang
Yes.
on. Just wait for that to catch up. Just hang on. Tick there. Of
Thank
course
you,
we
boss.
but Lord, we got to be careful who you ban. Okay, do you understand?
Oh no, I won't ban anyone.
Please don't ban anyone until you've settled in a bit. Okay.
I've
I've
got
never
I've got
banned
a
anyone.
wrench. I've never used it, but I've got one. It's good to have. In
Yeah,
case
I've
somebody
never
goes really
banned
overboard.
anyone. So, do I have the ranch back yet?
Just hang on. I got to press the button. Fuck, why doesn't it do that? Oh, fuck. Just hang on. I just got to log in. I'm in a different account. Just bear with me. Fuck, I'm under pressure, guys. You know what, Lord?
Yes, sir.
I think realistically, what I might do is I want to see everyone who wants to see me, okay? And I got to tell you, what I think I might do is try and, instead of flying to so many places, I might have to trim it a bit if the money doesn't come in. So that might be what I have to do, Lord, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know,
I'll
we
make
will
that decision soon. I'll make that decision soon. Just hang on. I just logged in.
we'll arrange something for you in Los Angeles for sure. And in San Fran, you have Mike.
There are some cheaper
You have
places
people-
to stay out there.
You have people who have your back all over the world. Don't worry about it.
No, you come to San Francisco.
Okay,
You can
you've
stay for
now
free.
Untimely Meditations is now a moderator. There you go. Done.
All right.
All the way to Arkansas, Archie. So
Yeah, you can stay for free. If you come to San Francisco, you stay at my house, or I'll set you up. I'll set you up with a room at a hotel
Yeah,
near
that's
me.
okay.
For
That's
free.
okay, man. I think what I'm going to do is just let the dust settle, right?
That's what I think is best, Arch. Honestly, I really think over this whole bullshit is to like let the dust settle.
I think going forward, there's no reconciliation with Timmy is ever possible because he is. Look, I'll be totally honest with you. The guy is. I don't particularly want him in my circle. Okay, I don't. You know, I'm 50, turning 50. He's a fair weather friend. Okay, he's there for the successes. When you have bad times, I saw how he looks after his friends who are drunk. I said, Timmy, why don't you go down and help Green Room? This is after he tried to beat me up. And he says, Archie, I'm exhausted. That's it. He just fucking uses people and spits them out. That's what he does. He uses people and spits them out. And I mean, I'm big enough. It doesn't really matter to me because I never trust anyone fully. But yeah, it's disappointing. Tim Wright, the People's Champion, $2. Lord brings failure to your channel, just like his. And Dirk Diggler, $2. Arch, you can have the top bunk in Mike's room. Thank you, Dirk. And Curly.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna post the link to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Everyone is welcome.
Yes, Curly Q2, $5. AC Do, Colorado, New York, Las Vegas. Listen to your friend Bear that all you need to be whole and stress free.
The fuck?
And Ricky Johnston, $10. Signing off, Arch. Call me later. Tim's not a saint, but your priorities are off. Spite and making us pick sides. We love the drama, but when it affects us like this, it's not fair to the fans or your profits. Link for Tim. Tim can come on. I don't mind. Tim can come on. Tim can come on. Honestly, he's welcome on. He can come on. I don't mind. I just want to know, why won't you give me the financials? I've asked you. PayPal donors, Super Chat donors, and crowdfunding donors. I want a list of the hotels. I want a list of the details, what dates, and I want a list of the people you agreed that I should see. Okay, that's what I want to know. That never came up. Curly Q2. Hey Curly. Got the background in the room going. You can't have the stream going if you're on the. Yeah. Hello, Curly.
How's that better? Yeah.
Curly, I think going forward, I think the answer might be to I got to start planning should I use that guide? What do you think, Lord? Let's have a talk about that.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Should I use that as a guide?
I think you should. Once again, you have supporters everywhere in the world. I'm sure in at least half of the 50 states in the US. So you can find somewhere to stay for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Archie, you got 3 places that you got high class people. You're not going to be going to some college bar with Timmy or something like that. I mean, you got New York, you got Mr. Zoso, you got a Bear. I mean, you got Colorado where you're going to go with bondage and discipline, and then you got Las Vegas. That's all you need. I'm a simple man. The way I see it, Archie, I don't know why you're stressing out. The first thing you need to do is get the money back from Tim. If this is what you want to do, if your plan is that you want to complete your tour of America, which I'm shocked that you've never been there, but get your money back from Tim. Now, those were accommodations he got donations for 2 people. So that should be enough for you to get
he's
a travel agent.
Okay, Swinton Kangaroo, $5. Check my message via PayPal. Don't skip this super chat. He's got a message there. Let me have a look. This is thank you so much. There, $100 just came in from Swinton, and he says,
Nice.
"Hi Art, when you are free, we can do a phone call or video. Up to you. I have some plans and ideas about Las Vegas. I might pull a few strings and help sort out for the Las Vegas. All the best. Stay calm and we can focus to move forward. Thank you."
There you go.
Absolute bore, $2. Respect to this panel.
Thank you, Absolute Bore.
I got to tell you, I've repeatedly said I want to get the financials. I want to see the donors.
Let's clear up this echo in the back. I don't know whose stream is that.
I think that's Curly. Just mute Curly. Hello? It's gone now, see? Lord.
Can we talk about watches a little bit? Maybe Pelagos 39 that just came out.
Bring it up, Lord. How about you bring it up on the screen? Because I haven't seen these. I've been so busy with my own
39
drama.
came out, really?
Yes.
Let's bring it up.
Oh, I'm very interested in that. I have the I'm wearing my Pelagos right now.
Yes, sir.
It's fast becoming my favorite watch.
Mike, I love that watch you got.
I love it. I love the Smurfy blue color. The clicks on the bezel are nice or nicer than my Rolex. You know, the feel of the bezel. And it's accurate as a quartz. It loses maybe.
We're gonna mute you, Curly. When you're not speaking, we're gonna
Okay.
mute you because there's echo
All right.
is terrible.
Oh wow,
Got-
black, huh?
Yes, for now at least, it's in black with the red writing, of course. They have gotten rid of some of the more seemingly vintage-inspired neo-vintage elements. It's a more modern-looking watch.
Yeah, it's got less you know, a dictionary, less of a dictionary on the dial.
Mm-hmm. And I think it has a different finish on the bezel as well. That seems a little bit like a sunburst effect, like a radial.
It looks kind of matte finish to me, which is what my blue has. As does the dial. They're both kind of a matte finish, or what we'd call flat or matte.
I think that's what is different with the 39, Mike.
Okay.
I know what it is like in the older versions, but you see the glimmer there and here on this picture, for example.
I think so. Yeah, I can see that.
And the nice manicure on the lady's hands, of course.
What? It's a men's watch or a ladies' watch?
Hey, it is the original Rolex proportions when it comes to the dive watch. It's 39 millimeters. So interpret that as you may.
Very interesting.
I thought the 5508 was 37 millimeters.
That's true. The original was even 37, smaller. The turnograph turned dive watch was certainly even smaller.
Huh. It's still titanium, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Titanium with the full bracelet as well as the rubber strap in black.
Yes. The rubber strap is really great too. Yeah, that's sharp. That is very excellent. As much as I love my Pelagos, you know, this looks every bit as nice. You're right. The dial does look to be more of a like shiny or sunburstish. It has more of a reflectiveness to it.
I think, Mike, you know what the comparison actually is? Rather than replacing the other Pelagos versions on the line, I think this is more of a Rolex no-date Submariner killer.
I got to tell you, Lord, let me tell you my opinion. I like what I see.
Me too. I love it.
I like the no date.
I like this stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Snake the Flake. How are you? Hello, Snake the Flake.
Come in.
I don't know what's
hopefully,
wrong.
Hopefully he has something positive to contribute. That's kind of this is kind of exciting. The Pelagos wasn't a watch that I thought really needed a revamp, but this is a very nice redo by Tudor.
Again, to clarify, Mike, they have not replaced anything. Everything else is in the line as well.
I like this. Do they have any left-hand drive ones?
Yes, LHD remains on the line. The one.
What size is that? But what size is that? That's the original one. That's not.
Yes.
These are not new 39 mil ones.
No.
They've only released.
No, sir.
Snake, what's wrong there? Snake the Flake. Your audio's terrible. Yeah, that's no good. You're gonna have to come back in, man, because that's just terrible. What other new releases? This is Tudor. What other releases? Any other brands release stuff?
To clarify, I think let's get through this properly first. This is an addition into the Pelagos line. It's not a replacement of any existing model.
Okay.
It's a 39 millimeter. So it has red writing rather than the 42 in black. And it also doesn't have all these vintage Fortina effects of the LHD.
Only on the left-hand drive does it have the fake patina.
And it does not have the date window as the LHD does. So it's a very different watch than what they already have in the lineup. It's not a replacement, but I think it's a very exciting addition. I like it. For me, I would take this over contemporary no date Submariner, honestly.
You know, owning the date, mine's a date Pelagos, but I have to say it almost is every bit as much a watch as the Submariner. It weighs the same, and it's actually more accurate than my Submariner. Yeah.
Okay, just quickly there. Introduced.
Wonderful
We've got
tool
Curly
watch.
2, and we got Snake the Flake. Snake the Flake, how are you?
How you going, Arch?
Not so good. Not so good.
Welcome back, Lord.
Hey, man, how are you?
I think it'd be look. I think Lord's a good addition. Plus, we're going to have some good watch talk.
Yes.
If you can, Lord, if you can turn down the intensity a bit. Plus, what happens if Ocean comes back? Would you let him come back on?
Let who come back on?
Ocean, your friend Ocean.
Oh no, fuck that anti-Semitic piece of shit. No, I'm not on the panel with Oshin ever again.
So what happens if Tim comes back on?
I don't collaborate with Tim either. I will just drop out on the streams where Tim is present.
It's Archie's show, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. But I don't have to participate, do I?
I'm not saying that thing.
Yeah, but look, this is all hearsay, okay? For starters, Timmy, just hang on a minute there, right? Lord has some people he dislikes. Bear has got people he dislikes. Bear always has #1 rule. If somebody he doesn't like, that's it. They're not on.
Lord.
Leisure Suit Lolex. Let me get the super chat. Timmy stole 70,000 from the Archie USA tour. Leisure Suit Lolex, $2. Look, it was probably 3,000 or 4,000. I don't think it was that much. But you know what? I'm asking this to be settled nicely, and Timmy should start refunding. Refund, okay?
Look,
you said you want to go refund, okay? It's not. I'm not using your bookings. Refund the lot, sunshine.
Lord, I think you're a great addition, but you got to ease up on some of the members that you don't like.
I don't have to do shit, Snake the Flake. I don't have to be part
Snake
of this
the Flake,
panel.
We want to be positive
No.
here, okay? I'm trying to build. Okay. No,
The minute Oshin comes on, I'm off. The minute Tim
Oshin
comes
hasn't
back,
been
I'm
on in
off.
ages.
It's fine.
Oshin hasn't been on in ages. So let's just back the truck up there. Snake the Flag. What can we do? I'm concerned about this situation here. Zero self-respect for relevance, $2. Zero super chats. Community money is speaking. Okay, that's great. Let me just say this, Snake the Flag. Let's just be a bit positive today. Okay, I got to try and book this tour and these trips here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just be positive here. I've been disappointed and let down by certain individuals, right? And I'm not going to put up with their shit. Okay. Now, Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord isn't an idiot. AC3, he remembers your treatment. Let me just say this to you: senior panel members get 3 people they hate. Bear hated the dog trainer. Bear hated Giro, right? Senior members, Bear gets 5 people he can hate who aren't allowed on. Lord gets 2. You get two people. So Lord, you got 2 people. Who do you really hate? Well, you said that. Oshin and Timmy. There we go. That's 2.
Yeah, that's okay. I will even take Marcelo back over these 2.
Now, let me ask you this,
scumbags.
Lord. Are you interested in paid work here?
Of course, I love money.
Okay, so it's $25 Australian an hour when I'm not hosting. If you're doing a fill-in for me, you happy to do that if at times?
Yes, sir. Always.
Okay. Obviously, when I'm on here, you don't earn a cent. But if I need you to cover for me and that, we can come to an arrangement.
Of course.
Hey, Arch, do you mind if I ask Lord a question?
Sure.
Lord,
Just
if
speak a bit
Archie-
louder. We can't hear you too well.
Okay. If Archie said to you, Lord, I want to bring O'Sheen on the show, you would just simply tell Archie, okay, I don't agree with that, and I'll come off. And if O'Sheen comes on, once he's off and Archie asks you to come back on, you come back on with pleasure, right?
No, O'Sheen, for O'Sheen specifically, Timmy, I don't care. I just don't have to be on the same panel with Timmy. If O'Sheen comes back to this channel, I'm off for
You
good.
got to understand something, right?
I'm not going to be disrespected.
Every
This guy is a
member.
swindler. This guy is a swindler. This guy is an anti-Semite. This guy is a bigot. I'm not going to
Look, I got to
be
tell you,
on
I don't
this
think
channel
he's,
if he comes back.
I don't think he's as anti as you think, Lord. Personally, I don't think he's as
He
anti
is.
as you
He
think.
is.
However, let me say
Also-
this to you: you get 2 strikers. Bear gets 5 strikers. Now, Bear said he didn't want Dog Trainer, and he didn't want Giro Pow. Right? Well, that's it. I don't argue with Bear. I don't say, hey, can I put Giro on? That's it. Simple as that. Now, I'm trying to run the show. We're trying to keep this business going. Snake the
all
Flake.
I'm saying is let's just lay down the ground rule. So Snake the Flake can understand it and everybody understands it. So in other
basically,
words,
every senior panel member, which senior panel is me, Bear, and now Lord. And see, Mike doesn't get any because Mike doesn't fucking hate anyone. He's a lover, not a hater. You don't hate anyone, Mike.
I'd like to have 2 in my just to have in my back pocket.
Okay, you can have 2 as well. We'll give Mike as well. Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you.
He's got the stripes. He's got the stripes because he is actually a senior member. Let me just say this to you, right? I'm hoping to get OC can come on. Hoff on Smash. I love Hoff. I always loved Hoff.
You've lost Archie. You've lost OC. Take the keys off him. He's not coming back.
What's his email address name? Because I want to.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Why? Well, because of the incident.
Mark, wake up.
well, you got to let OC speak for himself. If Archie asks him and he tells him no, then you know. But that's speculation on your part. But it's good to get ground rules, Archie.
Curly, you don't have to ask OC, right? His allegiance is with Tim. Simple as that.
I'm not going to ask him, but if Archie asks him, then he'll know for sure. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
OC can come on, right?
It's a really simple. You know what? Hey, listen, I'm guilty myself. I didn't believe that Archie's washing machine broke down. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. And
what did I say to you? And what did I say to you when you said?
I don't pay attention to you too much. But go ahead. I don't remember. Remind me.
I said the washing machine is a true story. I can relate to Arch receiving a phone call from his wife. Washing machine is fucked. Archie stressing out. Fuck, I have to spend $1,000. Right? You say.
You
right.
were absolutely right, and Archie proved it, right? So that's the end of that. That's simple with me. I have no problem. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's good to lay ground rules on somebody else's show. It's good to understand all the ground rules. I did not know that if O'Sheen came on this show, that's a line that Lord doesn't want crossed, and that's good to know ahead of time. So now you know it.
Look,
you got
Curly,
questions in.
Curly, let me just say, look, I can't stay on too long. Lord, I welcome you back. I even said to Archie, reach out to Lord. But I also see problems if you're going to get, if certain members come on, you got to let them come on and tolerate them. It's up to you what you do. You don't have to. But I don't see.
Okay, we can work that out as we go. Lord, Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord isn't an idiot, AC3. He remembers your treatment. Well, I don't think I treated Lord badly at all. So,
no, I don't think. No, and also, Lord, I saw the interview with Bear on your channel, and you were blaming Bear. I think you're out of line there, but you gave him a real hard time, and you were disrespectful towards him.
Okay, absolute ball, $5.
blame-
Ross, you're a good man. Do you appreciate Quim? Okay, thank you. Done. Now, next one here.
Yeah.
We've got to keep going here, guys. I got to tell
I
you this
do.
seriously. 0 to Zorro, £2. Is this the Bear Clooney show? No, Bear is the. There are two super people, ER and Bear. They are executive level patrons. Okay, that's the way it works. ER can ban whoever. She just says to me, "I want this guy gone." Done. I don't even ask why. It's just done. Zorro, £2. Good to see you, Lord. Honorable as always. Very good indeed. I got to tell you, Snake the Flake, I might need your guidance.
Who the hell is this guy, anyways? I don't even know who he is.
Who's
I don't
that?
know why we even care about his opinion. Snake the Flake.
Yeah, he's a bit negative at times, but I got to say this to you. In the Archie verse here, I got to tell you this, guys. I got to do what I feel comfortable with. I don't want people to disrespect me. To disrespect me like that, I can't work with them. It's simple as that. And Timmy's a manipulative son of a bitch. He wanted to go to Suckerhorn's house. Suckerhorn said, "I'm not letting them in my house after the way they treated you, Arch." Timmy said, Bondage wants to see, but it's going to be really disappointing if they can't see it. Timmy's talking about his stupid fucking movie. Okay, Timmy he's highly manipulative. I don't want to be around him. I honestly don't want to be anywhere near Timmy whatsoever. Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord, you know AC3 loves O'Sheen and will pick him over you. Well, Timepiece Esquire, I'll be honest with you. Lord fills in. Okay, I'll be honest with you. O'Sheen is charismatic. I don't mind the guy. I don't have a beef with him. Okay? I don't hate him. Okay? But Lord has asked me, please don't let him on. Well, you know what, Lord? That's okay. It's called
Arch, I gotta
collateral
go.
damage.
Arch, look, one thing, Lord provides a great balance to your show with watch content. And the other thing I said to you the other day, Tim, if it wasn't for Bear, Archie wouldn't be. Tim wouldn't be on your show. Tim is relieved; he doesn't have to appear on your show every day. This was his excuse. He was looking for a reason not to appear on your show.
That's fine. I agree with you. Actually, you know what, Snake the Flake? I actually agree with you. Yes.
But now he could say to Bear, "Well, Archie pissed me off. He was a bad host."
Yeah, no, exactly right. Because instead of Tim coming to me and say, "Hey, Arch, let's sort this out," he says, "No, I'm refunding money." He
reminds me when I had a relationship and I wanted an excuse to get out, and she gave me a little excuse and I just blew it out of proportion and said, "All right, we're over."
What excuse was that, if you don't mind me asking, just for
just
personal note?
I'm a bit selfish. All right, okay. If you can't live with me, there's no future.
Good. I might use that line if you don't mind in future.
So Tim,
did you have makeup sex? Did you have going away sex before you entered it, or no?
No. Just, and she wasn't into swing parties anymore.
Well, I'm not really into swing parties myself.
I'm getting a like.
I don't like to share.
Try it.
Sorry.
You should try it.
One thing I wonder, Snake the Flake, you know, your input is usually accurate. I think your delivery has been a bit negative.
Yes, he has been a bit negative. I must agree. Can you say something positive? Can you say something positive to us today, Snake the Flake?
Let me finish. We're on a basically a watch, luxury based channel, and you know you've come on and lately been kind of a bit of a regular. Do you have any watches? Are you into watches? Or is this just a social place for you to come in and sling your opinion around?
Good question, Mike. Do you have any watches, Snake the Flake?
I have shitter watches. I have an Apple Watch which I use. I like watches. Looking to buy either Panerai or IWC, but I enjoy watch content.
Interesting. Absolute
But-
ball,
but-
$2. Filming in Suckerhorn's house, completely deluded. And Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord will bet you a GMT Oshin on before end of year. Okay,
Then
there
I'm-
we go. Timepiece Esquire.
And I'm
That's-
gone. It's very simple.
Look, he's made
You're
the.
gone
Look,
and you're never
there
coming
are
back?
certain rules
No.
we have. All of us. Okay,
Okay.
Lord, but don't take the bait because they're trying to bait.
No,
This
no,
is
I'm
just-
I'm here for pest control. I'm gonna clean these fuckers out of this community altogether.
nice ice
If
cream.
I'm here,
Butter
I'm here,
pecan.
Oshin is
Shit.
gone.
That's fair enough.
Don't eat
Archie,
too much,
this is
Ross.
you're an entertainment channel, sprinkled with a bit of watch content. That's what got me interested.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Snake the Flake. Thank you for today. We love you. See you tomorrow. Low Soul, $2. JJ, come back. Ah, Lou
Please.
Soul. He's the guy who gave me the Collingwood. He's actually a really nice guy. Had a good talk to Lou Soul. Love you. Are you? Could we bring JJ back, Lord? How do you feel about JJ?
I love JJ. JJ, come back.
JJ, come back.
Come back.
Actually, JJ was rather right. You know this. I got to be as hard as it really hurts me. He was pretty right about Timmy.
Of course.
Oh
wow. Okay, let's have a look at the next releases. You got these Bulgaris. What the fuck have they done?
They have basically brought back the pink gold with a new dial, with a new chocolate
How much
brown
do these
dial.
fucking things cost?
A fuck ton, if I must say. But let's
Okay.
check out what
Oh,
the
I like
official
your
price is.
tie. Fuck tongue. You're good at your tie. That's Thai language for pumpkin.
So the automatic is 44,800 for the pink gold, and the chrono is 35,800.
Fuck me dead. They're not cheap, are they?
No,
Would
not
you
at
buy
all.
one? Timepiece Esquire, $2. AC3. Let's get Lord to 1,000 subscribers. How many subscribers have you got, Lord?
672, I think.
Oh shit, we're gonna have a campaign for you. We're gonna help you get monetized very, very soon. I gotta tell you, these I never really liked Bulgari as a brand. I remember they had that fucking the solo tempo. Remember the Bulgari solo tempo in the early 2000s? And they had the Bulgari, and they had the aluminum watch. The aluminum felt so tinny.
Yeah,
I never really respected the brand since then.
The only cool thing about the aluminum is that Al Pacino wears the chrono version in the heat. That's the only cool thing about that watch. But I'm actually quite fond of the Octo Finissimo, which is actually, as you know, a refinement or an iteration of an original Jarajanta design, which was the Octo Roma. So this is a little more layered, more complex. I like it in stainless steel, honestly, and in titanium, which feels like non-existent on your wrist, even though it has quite a visual presence.
I see.
Lord, have you seen the skeleton?
Of the Octo Finissimo.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check that out. The ceramic one?
No, it wasn't ceramic. I saw. I believe it was two-tone.
Okay, let's see. I mean, I think they had a ceramic which is now sold out, but is that there's a new the 8 days power reserve one.
Exactly,
Okay, that comes on leather. Okay.
They were at the Bulgari boutique when they were showing it off. They had that one and then another one with the Japanese designer had a hand in making. Yeah, there you go.
Right. So here's the power reserve indicator there for the 8 days power reserve and the skeletonized dial execution.
Yeah, I used to have an 8-day hand wind Panerai. It was great. I only had to wind it once a week.
I wish they had a photograph of the back of it.
I think they do, actually.
That looks like
I got to
the back.
tell you,
Maybe
I just feel this watch doesn't. It feels very flimsy. Have you handled many of these? I always find them a bit flimsy. You know, I don't know. Do you feel
Well,
that?
that's okay. So if you actually like the design and feel it's a little flimsy, that's what the precious metal versions are for. They are quite hefty compared to especially the titanium. I think the stainless steel is actually a good compromise. I quite like that. But yeah, the full bracelet pink gold version earlier that I tried on, that had kind of a monochromatic look because the dial was like a brushed grain pink gold rather than the chocolate brown one that they have now. I quite like that if you want something heftier. But the design itself is quite divisive to many people anyway. So many people don't like the design to begin with. And it didn't take off in the way they expected it to. And they lost one of their main people to Parmigiani Fleurier as well. So I'm not sure how things are really going with Bulgari these days, but these are some exciting releases they came up with. They also have a design that Curly Q was just mentioning by a Japanese designer.
Would you buy one of these seriously? Like the problem I have for this sort of money, you could get something on the pre-owned market so much. You know what I would fucking buy instead of this is the Breguet Type 20. You can get one of these in solid gold. Wouldn't you prefer that to this, Lord?
Look, I mean, I'm a huge Type 20 fan, period. There's so much value, like you said, in the secondary market. But do you think this is a comparable watch? Do you think this is even in the same category?
Well, look at the pricing. They're expensive.
I mean, look, the pricing is in line with Chopard Alpine Eagle, for example. That's the kind of watch I would compare it with. When you look at the stainless steel and titanium examples, that's pretty much at the same level as Chopard Alpine Eagle. So like or Girard-Perregaux Laureato.
I like the Laureato. I that's a watch I was just introduced to, and I seem, from what I've seen, I like it a lot. But this Bulgari, you know, the skeletonized internals look like they're PVD coated or DLC coated. I mean, there's no real finishing involved. You know, it's just basically it doesn't really it doesn't do much for me. The overall shape is you say is what's the guy's name? Magenta. Was he the one that designed it?
Octoroma was his design. This is something that they iterated on the original design. So it's not technically a Janta design, but it's another version of it.
Gerald Janta, that's his name, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm bad with names. I forget a lot. Yeah, that Bulgaria is just not for me. As far as my personal opinion, but it's another new entry. It's another new model for people to enjoy.
There we go. We have a super chat, Pontiff. Would you like to read it, or would you like me to read it?
Thank you for your loose soul. $10. Lord, don't mention GP in front of Arch. What about H. Moser? You know, I don't think I'd ever buy one. I think you've got to be so rich that you don't mind losing money.
Look, I mean, we are all different kinds of collectors, right? When you ask me that question, I'm a vintage guy. I don't have a watch that's older than 2002, and that's a reverso grant date. So that's younger than 2002, I should say. So of course, when I'm thinking of like for right under $15,000, you can get like an original mil spec Type 20 from the 60s. Of course, I would go for something like that, by all means. But we're also trying to think of people who are trying to branch out of the Rolex sports genre,
Yeah,
get
sure.
something,
I
get
mean,
something that's exciting, new, a little bit different.
I think it's
Something
good. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Continue. I think it's good that we
go ahead.
look at everything. I think it's good that we at least take a look at everything. You know, we bring it all up. You know, like let us look at it all. This is beautiful, by the way. I don't know what company it is, but
H. Moser.
oh well, that's a pretty banging watch. But no, I think you know we should bring up all like lots of more brands to observe and have people you know give their opinions and whether they like them or they don't like them and you know we it's been we've zeroed down to you know a handful for quite a while, you know. So looking at off brands is something I think would be really cool.
Hey, Lord,
You know,
can I ask a non-watch related question? Archie?
Yes, sir.
Hey Archie, are you gonna go on Tim Wright's stream tonight
Why would I do that?
to get your money?
I don't need to go on his stream to ask for his money, do I?
Well, you don't have to ask for it. You gotta tell him he's gotta give it to you. I'm sure he would let you on. I just wanted to bring it back to that subject because
No, because I've asked him in writing on WhatsApp.
about 2 minutes ago you just said that you wanted all the money refunded to the people, but I don't understand.
Oh, refund it to the people, and then if they want to send it to me, they can. If they don't want to, they can keep it.
I think they donated the money to have you be able to go to the USA. So I don't see why Tim just doesn't refund you the money so you could start your planning. And if you have to, you should have enough money to even get a travel agent. They don't charge that big of a fee nowadays. They're more than happy to get customers, and that should alleviate some of your stress. You just tell them the 3 locations you want to go to, and set it up like that. I believe the biggest step you have to take is to get the money. And there's no reason that he should. If he has it, why doesn't he give it to you? And then that way you could begin your journey and you could plan it the way you want it. I don't know. To me, I'm a simple man. It starts with the money. You need the money to make your.
But at the moment, I got about $100 has been sent to me in the super chats. I got $200 in my PayPal, 213 Aussie. My fundraising at the moment, I've got. I'll tell you exactly the total. The fundraising I have raised, total raised $80.
No, but I'm saying he's got money sitting in his PayPal that was going, that they're actually, he already paid for accommodation and connecting flights. Your bondage airfare is from Australia to Colorado, right? The first class accommodation?
Yep.
Okay. And then Tim already had your itinerary and he had everything booked from Colorado to California to New York to Las Vegas for 2 people, right? So he has that money. He already paid for those accommodations. He already got it refunded to him. There should be no reason that he refunds it to the people. All those people donated. They didn't donate just pretend they donated for you. That was raised in your name. The biggest thing that you have to do, I mean, I'm just saying, this is the way I see it. How are you going to plan anything if you don't have the finances to do it? So all I'm saying is step one, Timmy, there's no need to involve, that's going to be a circle jerk if he's going to try to refund everybody their money. If anybody objects to you receiving that money without Timmy being in your accommodations, your flights, if anybody objects, then you refund them the money. I don't think you're going to have too many people objecting because those people donated for you to come to America. So, I mean, that's just a really simple thing that you should be able, you don't have a lot of time to coordinate all this, but it's not that hard as long as you start out with the right foundation. And the right foundation is you got to have that money in your PayPal account, correct? That's step one. So besides the money you're raising that people are sending you directly, you've already got a pile of money sitting in New York. That's your money. They donated it to have you come to America. He raised it. Hey, listen, if he's got a problem with it, say, hey, Timmy, take $200 for yourself for Ubers going back and forth. If you want to meet me where I'm going, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But me and you are not working together. That was for me. This is how I'm going to do it.
Timepiece Esquire, AC3, you're pulling an O'Sheen by not paying Tim for pen. No, I've actually just texted him and said I'll be paying him for it. I'll pay him. Obviously, I got to pay for this trip. This is I said to him, I will pay you as soon as I have money, which is after this trip. So probably before Christmas, you'll be settled in full. And if I have extra money, that is the first debt I want out of my fucking life. I can assure you of that. That is something I want out of my fucking life.
We have some super chats to catch up also.
Okay, GB, $2. Next payday, can I send you another bottle of buffalo tea? Actually, that buffalo tea is amazing stuff. I really enjoyed it. Absolute Bore, $2. Young and Jackson's Clueless Blow-In. Yes. 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 100%. 100%.
Giorgio the Chef.
Giorgio the Chef, $2. Lord and this curly loudmouth. The Disparity Rex. The Disparity Rex. Timepiece Esquire, $2. This is AC3's version of stealing Tim's leads. I got to be totally honest with you guys. Can I tell you something, Lord?
Yes, sir.
You might be boring as shit. Okay. You might be an pseudo-intellectual.
Absolutely.
But I don't see you as the sort of guy who'd try and beat me up at 12:45, get some young kid drunk, get him to beat up Archie for a laugh and film it. Okay? I got to be honest with you. I don't really want to say any more bad stuff about Tim.
That's good. That's a good idea. Let's move on.
I don't want to say anything bad. You know what? There were some things that he did which were pretty good for me, okay? He helped me in London. And, you know, there's a naivety to Timmy that is kind of sweet. He gave me the most beautiful watch pouch, which was... And I thought, fuck, this is quite good. I thought I might get another one. I looked up the price. It was £400. Holy shit, Timmy.
Archie, what about Zero West?
Oh my God. We're just gonna have to mute. We're gonna mute Ross Brady for 5 minutes for that, for even mentioning that on the channel. Okay, you're gonna get a 5-minute mute there. Seriously, Timmy gave me the most beautiful Rolex cap, and you know what? I got to be totally honest with you. Maybe I wanted to say some things because I was angry, right? But you know what? I don't particularly want to be... I don't think he's mature enough to travel with. And you know what? I had some good fun with him, Lord. Lord, I had some good fun with Timmy. He got me the Rolex cap. That's pretty cool. He got me the tie. You know the tie. Hoff on Smash gave him the tie. I got the tie.
Mhm.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. There's some good things with Timmy. I don't ever want to share a room with him. I don't think we'll probably work together. I was getting a bit. I'll be honest with you. I think Lord is a far classier guy. However,
I mean,
Lord has less market appeal. That's the problem.
it's offensive that you would compare me with Tim in terms of charisma and intellectualism, but I'll accept your compliment.
Well, he actually thinks he's so clever with his psychology degree,
Which he didn't even finish, apparently, as you know.
Well,
He's
he
like
didn't finish
missing
the
2
masters.
courses.
He's got the bachelor's component. He didn't finish the master's.
But the psychology BA is useless. You can't even open your own practice or practice what you are taught if you don't have a master's. So he's actually not a psychologist.
But his master's was in education, not in psychology.
Even worse. He still didn't finish it. Who cares?
It's a nice phone that you have.
Timepiece Esquire, $2. Lord, you see what AC3's doing? Setting up Tim's... I'm just telling you honestly. You know what?
Drop a link for
You know what? There was some good things with Timmy. And I got to be honest with you. Maybe it's best that we don't work together. Okay? I'm not saying anything I said I feel bad about. I'm just telling you honestly. Maybe... Timmy, I'll be honest with you. Do you think I should let him proceed with the money?
No, of course not. You never leave a penny behind. Why?
Sorry, I'm sorry. What did I said, do you think I should do it with the movie, not the money, with the movie? Should I let him use my image in the movie? Sorry,
But,
movie, the movie he's making. Sorry, movie.
Yes, I mean, that's promotion for you as well.
I think so.
But the title is going to be The Death of AC3. Neo paid $100 yesterday. That's the title. I mean, that's a bit disrespectful as well.
If that's going to be the name of the movie, then I would be disputing that.
What do you want the movie to be titled, Archie?
You know what? I was going to call it Archie AC3 and Tim Wright in Australia. That's what I was going to call it.
Okay, well,
yeah. If it's
It's
simple
simple.
like that, let it fly. But if it's something negative, like fucking what you just mentioned, fuck that.
I think you did this so publicly. Why don't you just drop a link and talk it over right now? Get it settled. It's out of your system, and you can continue on with a little less stress in your life. Why play around with it unless you want to milk it?
So you reckon bring him on or not?
Why not? Of course.
Lord, what do you think?
If he's on, I'm off. I mean, I've been pretty clear.
Even to discuss some mop-up details.
I'm not going to be part of it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to stoop down to his level. So by all means, bring him on, and I can relieve you at any point you wish.
Okay. No, okay. I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you because it's
Why let it fester, Archie? Why let it fester? It's
Arch, what if Tim? What if you talk to Tim and he like totally turns a 180 and says, you know what, you're right. I was fucked up wrong. I'm so sorry, Arch. Take me back. Just what would you do then?
Why speculate? Just do it. It's one less day that you have to stress about your arrangements. It's one less day of stress. Nip it in the bud. Do it right now, Archie, and be the businessman that you are. Settle the problem.
I'm gonna lose Lord, but
Lord will come back.
Oh no, not this time.
Oh, for Timmy is a line in the sand for you all.
I thought, Lord, you just wouldn't be on the same panel when Tim's on, but if Oisin came back on, you're gone forever. Isn't that? Am I correct in that?
Oh yeah, you are correct. But I mean, if Tim is coming on, I'm not staying here right now. I need to go.
Yeah, no, we understand that. We understand that.
Lord Harry Spont the third, $2 first. One super chats next. One your channel. First one I kill super chats. Next one kill your. He's not. Lord's never been nasty to me. Okay. He's actually been fucking handy. When I was overseas, Lord ran a lot of streams. He did a fucking lot for me. I actually feel bad that I didn't help Lord enough.
Actually, it was Lord and me was pretty much.
Oh yeah, well, Pontiff, I'll be very clear about this. You didn't disrespect me, but you didn't help me. Fuck all. You didn't help me at all. So I hope that's gonna change as well when I come back.
Yes, we're gonna be more of a team, okay, Lord.
You got a lot of people in the community. Why don't you just the first person that super chats you an amount that you agree on to settle this one way or the other? Do it on your terms. Why let it fester? Super chat for a settlement.
And may I say, welcome back.
Hi, ABC. Nice to see you, man.
Timepiece
How's it
Esquire, $2. Lord, hurry and milk this cow for the subscribers now. Guys, we've got 400 people watching at the moment. Please vote.
Vote indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Guys, I got a big announcement coming up in 5 minutes. Do you want to hear my announcement? I got an announcement coming up in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna be I got a major announcement coming up. Okay? Major announcement.
Can't wait, Arch. Can't wait.
I'm just going to the toilet. I'll be
Cool.
back.
Okay, can I just divert the conversation to watches?
Sure.
Can I digress
please.
onto watches? That Tudor Pelagos, the clasp is abnormally long.
Okay, let's take a look at that. I'm wondering now.
And does it have the spring?
No, actually, it has.
I noticed it doesn't have
Now,
that
who's
slot
this?
in the center.
Wait.
Does it have
stop
that
slapping the
T-fit?
keyboard, please. It has the T-fit clasp actually. So this is it. And yes, it does look long, but it's not the springy clasp that self-adjusts in a way. This is the adjustable T-fit clasp.
Okay, so it's more like a Rolex quick adjust or slide adjust.
Glide lock, yeah.
Glide lock or something.
It's
something
like
along those lines.
Tudor's version of the glide lock. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it
there's
looks as
another
though it's taking up like 4 links, oyster links.
Mm.
Is the bracelet different? Can you pull that the new Pelagos up again?
It's probably 20 mil lug width, not 22.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, I'd like to know that, and I'd like to see the bracelet and see if there's a difference in the shape of the links. Because the regular Pelagos has very ovalized links. They're not flat on the top and then kind of rounded. You know, they're very oval and ovalesque in their shape all the way around. Just oh yeah, no, it's a very, very different.
I'm just looking at the comments in the chat. Thanks for everybody's kind words.
Yeah.
And hi to everyone.
It looks like
everyone.
It looks like they skinnied up the bracelet maybe by a couple millimeters at the clasp at least. Just looking at it on my wrist and looking at that picture.
Right.
The lugs are thinner as well.
Yeah, I mean, since the watch has slimmed down, obviously they had to proportionally slim down the bracelet as well. I think that only makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they could do what Rolex did and just take half a millimeter out of each side of the lug and leave the bracelet alone.
They've done that. They've thinned the lugs as well.
Yeah, no, it looks like they have. Yeah, most definitely. No, the new Pelagos is a stunner. It's.
Do you wish it had a date though, or does it not need a date?
You know, I'm kind of done with dates. I think every watch. No, my Speedmaster doesn't have a date, or maybe
That's true.
But I'm done with dates. I could live. I could totally live or live without them. So no date is just fine. I like how this bracelet tapers from the clasp out. It's a nice look. And yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at this new super chat. MCM $2. Lord, welcome back. Hey, happy to be here, MCM. Nice to see you as well. Please pull up the new MBNF LM Evo. This is one of the new Geneva releases. A watch with a split escapement.
Oh wow! I have a friend who has this watch.
Well, you mean something from this brand?
Well, the one with the one that has the balance wheel up at the top of the domed glass. Yeah, he's this. It looked like this watch here. What is the company MBNF?
Max Büser.
Okay. Yeah. I believe that's the watch he showed me right there. It had the same kind of chicken wishbone strut that held the counterbalance wheel up in the very high on a very highly domed crystal. The crystal was very highly domed.
So basically, this watch is apparently very similar to an earlier United Arab Emirates limited edition release, but with a different execution of the dial. Max Büser before had these split escapement watches with different dial configurations. This is a release that came out basically a day or two ago, but simply a different dial.
Oh, okay.
Lord, it's great to see you back.
It's a hand winder.
Likewise, my friend.
Hopefully you'll stick around.
What do you think? What is the price on this?
Hey, $80,000. Hateful Hangout Podcast, $199. Lord has no clue that AC3 and Tim are best friends forever. How warm and cuddly. I also send people to bitch slap my best friends when they're asleep. I think that's a very great sign of friendship.
Yeah, for $80,000, I'd expect to see more Côte de Genève action going on. You know?
How you doing, this?
Racing R.
Okay.
20 Brazilian reales. Good to have you back, Lord. Your thoughts on the new Breitling Cosmonaut 60th anniversary edition. I love this watch. Guys, this was basically the 24-hour dial Navi timer that Scott Carpenter requested from Breitling when he was going out in space. So this is in
I
fact,
like that one.
yeah, this is in fact the first Swiss wristwatch to orbit the Earth, to be out there in space. I also love it. It's a limited edition now. They have come out with a limited edition Carpenter before, during the time of Schneider's. This one, I hope it didn't sell out yet. It still exists. It has the B02 chronograph movement. It's executed in stainless steel, except for the bezel, which is in platinum. A 24-hour dial. Beautiful
The
Navi
only other
timer.
watch I've seen with a 24-hour dial is a Glycine Airman Purist.
Mm.
I don't know if there are many others.
I don't think there are many. And look, I mean, the movement itself, of course, is not necessarily something to write home about, but for something machine finished, I think it looks aesthetically appealing to me.
Oh, yeah. Is this column wheel or cams?
Column wheel, hand wound, right here. Look, that's the column wheel.
Oh, all right. If that, I'll have to see if my Zenith looks like that or not.
And this is a limited edition of 362 watches. I don't think they have sold out just yet. They should still be out there. The list price is a little bit disconcerting to me, $11,200 before tax. But I had the pleasure of wearing the 43 millimeter previous, Schneider era limited edition version of the Cosmonaut. It's a very handsome looking watch. It's a watch that pays homage to Navitimer's space exploration origins, the part it took in the space race, losing out, of course, to Omega Speedmaster. This is a nice Navitimer, I think, with lots of history in a modern take. Hateful Hangout Podcast, $4.99. Thank you for your contribution, Timmy. It's going to be so funny to see the look on Lord's face when Timmy comes back, because it's just scripted drama. Hey, I'm happy to take part in scripted drama. I don't understand the whole thing, by the way. Either you're telling me that I don't know how to participate in drama, and now you are admitting that I know how to play a role. Very consistent there, Timmy. Timmy, come back. Yeah, so for me, the king of Navitimers is, and I made a video on this, is the so-called Jim Clark, which is a twin jet plane version of the Navitimer from the 60s, with those big eyes, the 3 oversized registers. Let's see, find one with the plain and in stainless steel right there. No, this is a date version.
All we can see is the major announcement, 5 minutes, which was actually made about 10 minutes ago.
It's a long dump.
So this is the
Too much information, too much information.
welcome, my friend. How are you doing, man?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Dis.
Adam. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, to me, this is the sexiest version of the Breitling Navitimer, reference 806, kind of in a reverse Panda configuration with oversized
Can you bring it up?
registers.
You're not sharing it.
It's not pulled up. Oh, I see.
Right
oh yeah,
here.
no, that's sharp looking.
And this is the watch that both of the members of Team Lotus wore in Formula One during the 1960s.
Guys. Hello, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm going to run an intro, and then I've got an announcement to make here.
You're wearing the Aussie colours, Arch.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to run an intro, and then
Let's
I've got
go,
a very
Kangaroo.
serious announcement to make. Hello, guys. This is your Pontiff, Archibald Chesterfield III, and today I want to make a very important announcement concerning the future with ArchieLuxury live streaming, my collabs with Tim Wright, Artem Slababon, and also Lord, and many of the other punters out there. So firstly, let me just say, I want to just say firstly that I've had a very interesting trip in Australia. I'm a sort of guy who likes to say things. If I don't like something, I make a lot of noise, and then I think about, I like to get, I'm a very European sort of guy. I'm loud and angry, and then I forgive and heal. I want to start by saying, please don't pull any more party pranks on me. That's just the way. I had a friend who died a number of years ago from 30 years ago, skylarking, and I don't enjoy that. So that's my own life things which make certain things hard for me. So firstly, I want to say, I want to offer some forgiveness. Firstly, I want to say to Green Room himself there, man, I forgive you for what happened. I don't hold anything against you. I think you're a nice young man. I quite like you. I'm kind of saddened that you wanted to physically hurt me, but I do understand that you may not have been fully aware at the time of what was happening, and I tried my best not to hurt you, not to retaliate, and to just calm the situation down. So I want to say to you, I forgive you from the bottom of my heart. I forgive you. I love you. I forgive you. You're actually a decent guy, and I'd be very proud to have a son like you. The next thing I'd like to forgive is Tim. And I'd like to say to Adam, I forgive you, man. I forgive you. And I'm really sorry that you weren't shown how to behave in your upbringing. I'm really sorry you weren't loved at times and treated with the respect you deserve. I tried to be really angry and fucked off with you, and the worst problem with you, Artem, is that when you start arguing with your circular logic and your pop psychology, you just make it worse. If you were just yourself, I think you'd have a lot better results. Instead of using pop psychology, you've got a lot of tomatoes thrown there. Well, fair enough. I'm making this announcement. But I got to tell you, Adam, I forgive you. I don't think you're a really nasty guy. You're just trying to make a few laughs, and I forgive you. I don't agree with your decisions, but I forgive you, and I love you. I love you still. I love you. I love you still. And I was angry and starting to say, Timmy's this, Timmy's that. And I looked at my shelf. Timmy got me this cap. This is a Rolex cap. Who got it for me? Timmy got it for me. It's a cool gift. That's really nice. That's hard to get. These are hard to get. These are hard to get. And I look at my watches, and I got a beautiful watch roll. Tim, love, Archie. It's got my beautiful, I love my Rolexes. I love Rolex. So, you know what? I'm just I'm a Slav with a temper. And I'm sorry if I didn't give you what you wanted. I'm sorry if I wasn't the best host to you. I'm sorry for white-handing you to bondage. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're a decent guy. You're a nice guy. We're off a different generation. I'm approaching 50, you're early 30s. We're a generation apart. But you're not a bad guy. You're kind. You helped me in London. And what I'd like to do is, I got to be totally honest with you. I think we need to divorce. Okay, we need to divorce. I'm very, very sorry. I think we need to divorce. Now, do we get nasty and start throwing abuse and being real cunts to each other? We both can be very nasty to each other. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you with my heart, but I've found another man to host my channel with. I'm very sorry. I love you. I enjoyed the time that we had together, but I've found someone else to share my time slot with. I'm very, very, I think you understand. Torn between two lovers doesn't mean I love you any less. Torn between two lovers. You were my first true YouTube love, Timmy. On the live streaming, where I started making serious money. I'll be honest with you. Lord hasn't got your charisma. He's more intellectual. He's more stuffy. But I think I've got to grow with Lord. I got to help him get some success. Okay? By the way, I love Israeli wines. You want to try a good wine? Try an Israeli wine. The best wines in the world. These people were making wines for Jesus. It's the best wines in the world. You agree, Lord, don't you? Quick pipe in there.
Oh, I mean, Christian
the wines
theology.
are making them for Jesus, for God's sake.
Christian theology dictates that God was making the wine for Jesus out of water. But if you want to betray your own roots, hey, I will take the compliment.
Now, guys, I got to tell you something. I let out all my poison. I screamed from the top of my lungs. Screaming from the top of my lungs. And I got to be totally honest with you. I got to be totally honest with you. I've let out all my anger and vengeance. It's now gone. It's gone. I have love. I only have love that's left. I've screamed. I've yelled. You know what? I had a very personal phone call with Dingo Dave yesterday. And I have nothing but love left. I've let out all the poison. And I want to say to you, Timmy, I love you and I apologize. I apologize for being not what you expected I was. I apologize. I love you, Timmy. I already had the watch roll. I had that on there. Didn't you see that? I showed that. Look, you know what? I got to be totally honest with you. This tour of America, yeah, I didn't do anything. It's fucking hard. Okay? So I want to call a truce. I want to call a truce. Now, what I'd like to do is, I'm very sorry, Timmy. I think it's best for our own development if we do take a break. I've got a new host. Lord, I've been working with you for a while, and you've been in the wings.
Yes, sir.
Are you a big enough man to step into the shoes?
I mean, you're
They may
comparing
not
me
be
to.
size 9. They may not be size 9.
Hey, I'm more than happy. I mean, it's not even a comparison. I will chew
I've
this
got to
guy
be honest
alive.
with you, Timmy. I love you still. I love you. And I was getting snappy today. I said, well, if you're going to be an arsehole, I'm going to remove all rights to my movie. You know what, Timmy? You make the movie. Okay, I'm sorry. Make the movie. Put me in the title, but please, Timmy. My ego. I've also got an ego like a 747. How about AC3 and Tim Wright in Australia? And I'll see if I can get Suckerhorn to allow him to be in it too. Okay, let me work my magic. I want to say to you, I don't want to have vengeance and nastiness. Let's stop. So, Timmy, I would like to propose a special change for you. When I come to America, I want to do the divorce tour. It's a divorce, Lord. Now, Lord, I know we are lovers.
Yes, sir.
But would you mind if I spend a little bit of time with my ex?
If it's if it's out of state, so in California, you're mine. On the East Coast, the loser can have you.
Okay, let's not be nasty, Lord.
I'll be nasty. You don't have to be, but I'll be. I'm a jealous lover.
What I'd like to do is, Timmy, I'm going to call off the request for refunds, and I'm putting the court. The problem I have is I've had so many people email me and say, we have booked tickets. We're coming to Vegas. We're coming here. We're coming there. I don't know what commitments we've made. I don't want to let the fans down. I remember I was in London. I had so many fans. I couldn't catch COVID. I was so positive. Okay. And I got to tell you this, Timmy, I don't want to let the fans down. So what I'd like to say to you, Timmy, is I love you. Green Room, I love you. I forgive you. There is no problems. We've got some great super chats there. $50
let's
from
read
Racing
some
R.
super chats. Yeah. So Hateful Hangout says, open the watch roll, show what it says inside, which he did. Tim loves Archie.
I did. It's no. I can show that again. There's no problem there. I'll get you to just read the super chats as they come in, Lord.
Okay.
Just because I want to be.
Timmy Wright, the people's champion with those man tits. Super chats talk. Show AC3, Lord is toxic sludge. Tone Bell says, Lord is as boring as paint drying on the wall. AC Morgan, $4.99. Did you get my email about the hotel in LA, etc.?
I got your email. I'm going to read it there. So I want to call a truce.
Neo says 199. I love you, Archie, but not enough to listen to Lord.
What I'd like to say is I want to call a truce. I don't want to have a slanging match with Timmy. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I tell you what I'm going to do. If Timmy agrees, I'm going to cancel all the nasty videos that I've released in the last couple of days. And let's patch up for the divorce tour. And Timmy, I'll even throw you an extra olive branch because I've been an asshole. You can make a movie. ArchieLuxury, the US divorce. Oh, actually, Timmy and Archie, the divorce movie. So we can do that.
So
the only thing
hateful-
I ask is, obviously, I don't even mind sharing rooms with you, Timmy, because I don't think you'd pull that stunt again. I think you've learnt the lesson not to fuck with
Correct.
Archie when he wants to sleep.
So Hateful Hangout Podcast 199. Can Lord read what it says inside Tim's watch roll? Since I'm not illiterate like Tim, I can. It says Tim loves Archie. Racing R, 50 reales. I support Lord. Thank you, my friend. The Actual Pontiff, 199. We are all God's children, but Lord is creepy AF. Thank you for the compliment. And then what do we have? JD, $2. Arch, my last super chat is garbage. And Dirk Diggler says $5. Arch, so you're saying Tim is the crazy fun threesome dwarfs in the sack wife? We call them little people now. Please be politically correct. The Lord is the boring missionary but stable wife. I'm the top. Archie is the bottom in this relationship, Dirk. Let's get that straight, but sure.
Yes. Have we caught up there anymore?
MD Chaz, 199. Let's get Archie to 9K subs. Hey, remember, this live stream actually reached 10,000 under my charge when Archie was in London and I was hosting the show. So let's remember that. Hateful Hangout Podcast 199. Read the roll again, Lord. LOL. Tim loves Archie. Timmy, you might be illiterate, but I will read as much as you would like me to. Neo 199. Divorce tour is freaking brilliant. Seriously.
So I got to tell you there, I think it's a good idea for Timmy's. Actually, I'll be honest with you. Now, I want to tell you this in all honesty. I think Timmy has become a YouTube. He's become successful. He's earning very good money. I think that's good. I'm not jealous. Good on you. Timmy is lazy in certain things, but in other things, I've never seen anyone so hardworking. I think it is a good idea, however, that I actually develop a relationship with another man at the moment. Okay? Just read that quickly there.
Lose
Actually, I'll tell you
soul.
what. How about you just stop? Let me just give me 5 minutes, then you can come and read these here.
Of
What I
course.
want to say is, just keep that super chat up so we know where we are in the list. I want to say this, Timmy. I'm giving you a peace pipe. I'm giving you peace. I would like to have a divorce tour. I'm going to remove all the vids, all the requests for refunds. I want you to take over the tour booking for America. You can film everything you want. And you can make a movie, ArchieLuxury, divorce tour. And I want to tell you, I hold no animosity to you. I love you. You're successful. I love you. And I will support you. Lord, I will support Timmy by not being super nasty or negative. You can be nasty, Lord, but I will be not negative. I wish him good. I wish him good.
Of course. Of course.
And Timmy, you've got free reign. You can stream against me all you want. I don't. That's okay. I'm not asking you for that. All I'm asking you for is to please don't disappoint these fans. Let's get the divorce tour happening. And let me tell you this. After this tour, we just be okay. Just be happy. Just like lovers in a relationship, a marriage that they've drifted apart and they've gone their own ways to blossom. Now, I have taken on a new man, and I got to be honest with you, Lord's a bit quirky. He's got certain things, but you know what? I'm basically a conservative stiff. See, I don't like skylarking. I'm old. I'm getting old and grumpy. Now, I got to tell you, Timmy, I love you. I apologize for my foul mouth. Green Room, I forgive you. I love you. Green Room, if you would like to do things with me, I will allow you to do some things with me. Okay? Let's talk about it a bit later. Let the dust settle, Green Room, and I welcome you back to the Pontiff. Lord, please don't be jealous if I keep in touch with Tim.
Not
I
at all.
understand you don't want him on the stream. Fair enough. But I don't want to be negative. I think the power of ArchieLuxury channel is the way it can unite certain elements of the community. And I think in separation, we should have the USA divorce tour.
ArchieLuxury channel is a platform for positivity, body positivity among everything. You know, we love obese men.
Let me say this, guys. I'm not perfect. I can be an asshole. Yes, Timmy's right. I can be a lousy host. I got to tell you, Timmy, I tried my best to give bondage as much fun as possible. And let's be honest, we had some good times. Timmy, let's not hurt the community. Let's help the community. And let's move forward together. Sorry, just back again. I got to keep the screen up. Timmy, I put the ball in your court. If you don't want to do that, you don't want to do the divorce tour, I completely understand. Oh, where's Dis gone? I like Dis. Dis is your friend, isn't he, Lord?
This is a great friend. I love him.
Please, Vulcan peace sign, Timmy. Vulcan peace sign. Please, please, Timmy, let's do the divorce tour together. I'll even, we do the divorce tour. You can come to Bondage's thing, come to Vegas. Timmy, as the ultimate peace offering, we can also do my birthday and you're invited for my 50th. I love you, Timmy. I love you, but I need to let you go, and I need to grow with another man as well. Lord, please don't be upset if I decide to spend my birthday with Timmy.
That's okay. You're on the
Lord.
East Coast. I'm not coming to New York City for that.
Lord.
So it's all good.
Lord, I
Yes,
love
sir.
you, Lord. You may need to work with Timmy to get the arrangements sorted out for the other side, okay? Can you two men please work that out together?
I
For
will
me?
never collaborate with Tim, not even for you. So that's out of the
Okay, that's
window.
okay. That's okay. Okay. So now, guys, I'm going to take a break now. I'd like Tim to think about it. Tim's people, have a think about it. We do the divorce tour. You can film the movie. I don't want to be negative. Okay? I'm offering you a peace settlement. I'm offering to not let our fans down. ArchieLuxury USA divorce tour, one final gig. Okay? Final gig. I don't want to let the fans down. So, a flick of a switch, I can turn all these videos off. Let me know. Let me know. And I got to tell you, let me know. And the ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. But no matter what you decide, Timmy, I love you. I forgive you. And I hope, as one Ukrainian to another, I have really helped boost your profile, boost your success. I love you. I thank you for the beautiful gifts you gave me. And you can rest assured, no matter what decision you make, I will pay you for the pen and the headphones. It was $1,200 US for the two. I've already paid $100. We've worked $100 off. I owe you $1,100, Timmy. I will pay you back as soon as I can. I love you. I love you, Timmy. I forgive you. And I apologize if I wasn't the best host. You know, I tried my best, but I've got pressure with my son. I got money problems. I've overcommitted. I bought too much garbage. Man, those fucking Birkins. Man, you wouldn't believe the shit I bought. You know, success went to my head. I bought so much garbage there. You know, Lord, help me. I spent too much money. I tried to
stop you. I tried to stop you. I tried to stop you. You didn't listen to me. I said stop buying those hard case briefcases, hardback briefcases.
I want to offer my apology. I want to say I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I want to go to America. I want to see you. Please. I ask you nicely, Timmy, I love you. Please forgive me. I want to do the divorce tour with you. I can't work the Delta app. Fuck me, Dad. That is the worst fucking app I've ever seen in my life. Who the fuck?
Okay, for your consideration, Academy Awards, please see this beautiful performance. Now we are reading a little bit of super chats, if that's okay with you.
Super chats for me. Hey, we got
Loose
Tim.
soul.
I'm sorry, Lord. I gotta have Tim on. Lord, I am very sorry. I gotta have Tim on just to conclude the divorce tour.
All right, I'll take myself.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I'll think about it, and I was gonna go fully thermonuclear on you, Arch, in this after stream, which I hope you set up the link. Set up the link.
Yes, I will set the link up.
And maybe I'll go on you a little bit easier.
Let me say to you, Timmy, I think I just want to say to you,
you were a dick.
Timmy, just stop for a minute. Timmy, we were both dicks. Okay, there were certain things. Let's be honest. You got the jilted lover. It got really difficult there. I tell you what, I don't want to do is disappoint the fans. So many people want to see both of us. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, I tell you this now, we may not, I want to, going forward, I tell you what I want going forward, okay? Let me tell you going forward.
I will talk about it tomorrow, okay?
Well, going forward, it's simple. I want to not be negative and nasty. We're not going to do each other's stream. Timmy,
Okay, Archie, I just gotta
I'm
go because
putting-
I'm doing something, and I just wanted
Okay.
to say that I heard what you said. I'm not gonna pull the trigger. Okay, so
Divorce tour. Can we do? He's. I don't know what to say there. Can I get Lord back now? Lord, can you come back, please? Can we get Lord back?
Wait.
Lord, I don't know what to say there. Was that what do we do? How do we handle it, Lord? Let's get some strategy. You're the brains trust. What do we do? How do we handle it, Lord? Let's get some strategy. You're the. That's Curly.
Yeah, you handle the pest as pests should be handled. Exterminate them, but you have you know better, so you do
The
whatever you
divorce
want.
tour, Lord. I want to have a final divorce tour because so many people have booked. They're gonna see us.
By all means, I think you can take care of yourself, but if you need his help for the East Coast leg of the tour, by all means, you know the best. You are your own boss. That's why you have this channel. You have this channel to
Lord, what
feed
I
your
think
family.
going forward, I think the answer is simple.
Go ahead, sir. Yeah.
I think the answer is simple, Lord. We're going to wait to see. I'm going to actually walk away from the computer now, okay? I'm going to walk away.
Okay.
And I'm going to be totally honest with you. Lord.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'd like to do the divorce tour for the fans.
Everything for the community, as you know.
For the community.
So.
I'm serious because this here, people wanted to see Archie.
Yes. So we have missed a lot of super chats. Are we gonna get to that for the community
Yes,
as well?
please go.
But since I was out, I may have missed some of them. So you may have to go back to that one that said the Brazilian reals were actually worth 14 Australian dollars, I think. That was the very last one before I left.
I'm just going to find it. Hang on there. Stay with me. Just bear with me.
Of course.
We did that. Can we have the watch roll again? That one there? Oh.
No, there was one that said I just calculated 50R is 14 Australian dollars or something, which is not true. 5 Brazilian reals equal $1, $1 US dollar. So 50 is 10 US dollars. I think that's a little more than 14 Australian, but anyway. Ross Rachel Brady.
Here we go. Loose soul, $2. Just checked. Okay, is that the one you're talking about? R50?
Yes, sir.
Read it, Lord.
Just checked. 50 Brazilian reals is about 14 Australian dollars. Ross Rachel Brady, $4.99 US dollars. Archie, I have to drop off. I have some work to do. Much love to you, Lord, Mike, all the panel. I love you all so much. We love you too. Ross. Bra, $2 Canadian dollars. Arch, you have lost it. Ever think of retiring?
Retiring? No. This is my retirement.
Rock Malcolm, $2 Canadian dollars. Timmy must have dirt on Arch. One word, extortion. How cruel. Neo, $1.99. Pay him $200 to book the tour again. Tone Bell, $1.99. Arch should pay Tim $1,000 to continue to the event. I think we had this one. What's the next one?
Okay, we had this one. Some nasty stuff has been said. Just hang on. There's so many comments there. So little super chats, Lord. I have to talk to you about quotas. Big Meat.
Meat, $9.99. The sheep are confused on who they will end up with in the custody battle. Where is the flock going? I don't think the pontiff is not asking you to choose. So I think that must be settled. You don't have to go anywhere.
Big Meat, we love the sheep. We do love the sheep. The sheep are always our first priority. Every farmer knows how to look after his flock. Every shepherd knows how to look after his flock. That's why I'm doing this.
Racing R.
Oh, sorry,
50...
Rick, we didn't do this one.
No, we didn't do Racing R either. This is another one. This is a new one.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Yep, do that.
50 reals. I support Lord. Thank you, Racing R. And Rick Varsava says $5 Canadian. Archie, it's best to get along with everyone. We all live and learn, no matter our age. And there's a Tim super chat as well, no?
Angelic Slayer, $3. How do we meet you when we are ignored? Yes, he said Timmy ignored him. Angelic Slayer, email me ArchieLuxuryUSA@gmail.com. ArchieLuxuryUSA@gmail.com. And I will make sure we can see. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay, because I got a lot of people, but I will try and I've got free time to see. There is no fee to meet your pontiff. Okay, that's the one. Yep, correct.
Yeah, so Timmy Wright, the people's champion. I'm not reading this because it's not factual, but you're more than welcome to read it, Pontiff.
Lord, beat Timmy. Tim is the better man.
Tim is not a man to be better than me, so let's skip that bullshit. Tim Wright, let me get my ranch back for $5. Is the ranch that cheap? $5?
Look, I tell you this now. Let me just say this, okay, Timmy? Timmy, I want to patch this up, okay? I really want to do the divorce tour. I want to be positive to each other. And what I want to do is get the divorce movie out there. I basically, let's put it this way. You want to be an asshole? I withdraw the rights to the Australian footage that you filmed. You want to play game? We just have respect for each other. And what we do is we do a divorce tour so the fans are not disappointed. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. Lord, do I link to this guy or do I don't link to this guy? Tell me that. I think this is actually the dividing thing which determines.
Look, I'm not a manipulative person, so I'm not going to tell you what to do, but the way he told it to you was an ultimatum, so you judge it as such. He gave you an ultimatum, said make sure you link it to me. So by all means, you do whatever you want. Lolex, little man with big suit, $199 US. He says, yes, give Tim a ranch, then me. He needs a supplement.
Okay, I'm going to offer a peace deal. I'm going to link to Timmy's stream. There you go. Lord?
Yes, sir.
Don't be upset with me.
I'm not. This is your channel. I'm not Tim. I'm not Bear. I'm not going to tell you how to run your channel.
I want to do the divorce tour. I tell you what I'm going to do. I can't watch Timmy's stream. I can't watch his stream. I want to take the emotion out of it. I am Timmy, I'm happy to give you a wrench as soon as you give me a wrench to your channel. I don't think I even have a wrench on his channel. But let's not go into wrench fights, okay? You also removed me from the WhatsApp group, and I removed you from my WhatsApp group. Let's just stop the silly things. Are we doing a divorce tour or not? What I'm going to do is, Lord, I am
Yes,
going to
sir.
take my wife out for a fucking nice meal. I am so
Sounds good.
stressed. I'm so pressured. I'm going to take my wife out for a nice meal. And then all I want to know, Timmy, is one thing. I will pay you for your pen. Don't worry about nothing. The only thing I want to know is, in 2 hours' time, yes, we're doing divorce tour. Just typing it now. I have linked to your stream. I am going.
So
for
let's read
with
these
my wife.
super chats if you would like. You want to stay for the reading of super chats or not?
All I want to know, are we doing a divorce tour? Yes or no? Either way, I love you and I wish you well. I'm
All right.
going now. Lord, I'm going to leave now.
Okay, I will read the super chats out of respect for people who have paid the channel. So let's do that. But you enjoy your
I'll stay
lunch.
here. I'll stay here. Let's read it quickly.
Okay. Enjoy your lunch with the wife. Dirk Diggler, $2 US. Judge Dirk, 50% for alimony, 20% for child support, and super chats.
Alimony, can tell you've never had to pay that. Jesus Christ.
Hateful Hangout Podcast, which is just another name for Timmy, $1.99. Haha, Lord is desperate. Indeed, I am. I'm desperate for subscribers. Subscribe to my channel. I'm linking it right there now. Please, guys, help me reach 1,000 and help me get monetized. Timmy, right, the people's champion. Timmy, who has never had a single fight in his life, $1.99. Tim's not a man. He's not a man, because a man doesn't work behind the scenes. A man works face to face. He wiped the floor with you. Ooh, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to see Tim in real life. I'm sure he will be really threatening. More super chats. Tim Wright, $2. The community will decide. What a fake asshole. Mamba, $1.99. How do I meet you in California? Tim is ignoring me. Mamba is one of the community members Tim has been ignoring.
Email me at ArchieLuxuryUSA@gmail.com.
All right, guys, you will not be left behind. If you can't reach Archie through Tim, you can always reach him through me, or better yet, directly, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. AC Morgan, $5.99. Lolex and Lord, get my email from Archie and let's talk about plans to make the visit super califragilish. Room is paid for and waiting. Tone Bell, $1.99. Lord is a very angry little man. I'm very angry, but I'm not little, and I would love to slap your face with my dick. Slide into my DMs on Instagram. Angelic Slayer, $2.99 Australian. Thanks, Arch. I love you. Schwinton Kankanwa, $4.99. Let me know after your lunch if you have an hour or so. This was the gentleman who PayPal'd you directly, if I'm not mistaken, Archie.
Yes. So, guys, what I'm going to do is, all I want to know is, are we doing the divorce tour? Going to lunch now. I'll be back in 3 hours. Let me know if we are doing a divorce tour or not. Just let me know. Love, Archie.
Hey, Arch, enjoy your lunch with your wife. And I got to tell you, every once in a while you run into that woman that's batshit crazy out of their mind, but the pussy's so good that it just makes you keep coming back. That's what you remind me of, buddy. Enjoy yourself. That's a great acting job tonight.
We'll be back tomorrow with Lord.
All right, Lord. Have a good night, Lord. It was nice seeing you.
Likewise, Curly. Watch fan says 179.
Take care,
Tom
guys.
Sterling. Give Tim his wrench back.
I'm not giving any wrenches until I get a wrench on his channel. Okay? It's a double-edged sword. Okay? I've never had a wrench on his channel. So
Are we signing off? So you can go to your lunch? No?
I don't know what I'm doing. You know that? I just
I
need
can
some
see that.
time out. See you later.
Goodbye.
Love you, Lord. I
love you
always
too.
love you. Just
Same
stay